What up, though? What up, though? Let me make sure we good. We good? I'm way far behind. Come on. What up, though? Okay, mic check. We good. We good. What up, though? What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to Monday Night Football with your Detroit Lions versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Today is a really, really, really big game. Okay, you know what? Okay, is this ABC? I need ESPN. What channel is this? All right, let me see what channel I'm on. Nope, I need ESPN, which is... trying to queue up these sounds real quick. That's ABC. And then what's ESPN? Oh, let me put this on Do Not Disturb. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, how are we feeling? How are we feeling today, man? Let me pop out this chat real quick. What up, though? Let me shout out the 12-month recruit member. Says, go Lions. It's Dove. What up, what up, what up? As Jameer Gibbs. This is the first time we are rocking the Motor City Muscle. The Detroit Lions have been off for 8 days. We got some stuff to bring in today. All right, so if you guys haven't heard, Taylor Decker is playing. Of course, Terrion Arnold is not. Aleem McNeil is. There is another individual out as well. The Detroit Lions, they got a big feat today. They do. Because of Green Bay's win yesterday, the Lions, all right, even with the win today, if they win, they remain in second place. If they lose, they're going to drop to third. The Chicago Bears are going to be with a better record than us. Cannot let that happen. Also, the Detroit Lions have not lost 2 games in a row in 3 years. Now, eventually, we're going to run out of steam. Eventually. But that day ain't going to be today. Lions going to get this victory. Let me bring in the field. Also, I got an update on the field as well. So, you see this box right here. So, this box, during the stream, played some copyrighted content, which took money away from me. So, I did not, yesterday I was supposed to fix it. I didn't get a chance to fix it. I watched football all day with my wife yesterday. and didn't get a chance to update it. So we're probably going to have to switch fields or do something new. We're probably going to have to do something new. We got Nephew in the building, says, can you get a Lamar Wilson? You know it's always good. You know I can always drop a Lamar. Shout out to Lamar Jackson Wilson, man. Should be back next week. Here we go.
He's the funniest guy who gets the job done. Likes how to's renovate, so fun. Man, he's so crazy, better pick up the fun. Lamar Wilson.
Lamar Wilson in the building. Man, oh man. Let's go. Hey, Fred, it's been a long time, my brother. We've been waiting a long time. A long time. Y'all not hearing no sounds right now, right? It's been a long time, bro. I've been waiting all day. Like, waiting all day for Monday night or whatever it is. That was me. Oh, man. Monday playbook. Baker Mayfield, 250 plus. David Montgomery and Amon-Ra St. Brown. Yo, Derek, can I get cable, bro? Trust me. No, I got cable right now, bro. I got cable right now. But the problem is I've got cable, I've got streaming. So in order to bring the sound in, I got to use like a little thing that I kind of hooked together. Jamison Williams need a breakout game today. We need Jamison Williams to be like Devontae Smith, man. The 1-8 says Sunday was boring for me. You know what, man? I did find myself missing the Lions, but I also, I love the game. So I was watching regardless. And it was good to, watch the Arizona Cardinals and the Minnesota Vikings lose and all that stuff. What up, 4800 said, what's up, Syndicate? It's game time. So here's the latest update. Next week, don't forget, it is a bye week. So we're going to be off next week. And then the week after that, we're at home against the Minnesota Vikings. Right now, I don't plan to go. Man, Ford Field is jumping, bro. I'm not going to lie. I kind of miss it. It's just too expensive for me right now. It costs too much money. It costs too much money for me right now. But no, especially knowing I'll be a season ticket holder next year. But I will be here 2 weeks from now. And then 2 weeks after that, 2 consecutive weeks, I will be in Washington for the Commanders game, and then Philly. I'll be there as well. After that, the game's in December. I'm not sure. Right now, it's about finances. So I have not missed a Matthew Stafford, Jared Goff matchup since the trade, and I don't want to start this year. So I'm going to try my best to get to both those games. Brian Branch. Did y'all see that Dre Greenlaw got suspended for, I guess, threatening the ref? That just came out right before this game. So if you are not aware, let me bring in this info. These are the people that are missing today. Terrion Arnold, Quentin Jefferson, Kirby Joseph, of course, Avonte Maddox, Jamie Robinson, Sione, what a waste of pick, Vaki, and Makai Wingo. So those are your inactives for today. Aleem McNeil and Taylor Decker are both playing. What up, Trees? What's good with you? Swimming in circles. What up? So, man, I'm kind of sad today. We lost one of our creators. He's okay. He didn't die or nothing, but he had to move on. So we are down another syndicate. Kind of bums me out, man. It also bums me out. And I said this in my pregame show. I don't understand. Why are you, one of the things with the syndicate I wanted to do was our tagline is fan-driven brand, because not only are we for the fan, by the fans, we are fans ourselves, right? And it grinds my gears that there's a particular digital company that one of their channels is doing today's game. Now, if you're like a streamer, an independent streamer, and you stream games, that's fine. But a non-Detroit Lions channel is streaming a Detroit Lions game. And then they got the nerve to be doing the Seattle Mariners after that game. You're a Raiders football channel. What are you doing? You know what I'm saying? All Chat Sports is all they want is money. You know how much money I lost going to last week's game? I could have been sitting in my basement in front of this computer. But that ain't where I want to be. You know what I'm saying? I want to be in the streets with the people. You know what I'm saying? I had people treat me like a party favor last week. Can I take my picture? They wanted to take their picture with me because I had a blue beard. Like, it was crazy. So I don't know, man. I just can't respect. I can't respect people who just, all they about is money. They said he might play corner. Just got back from Detroit. It was crazy as heck on Woodward at 2 p.m. Mariners are the Lions of baseball. They're going to lose tonight. I don't know, bro. Weren't they like the first seed? Tyler Lockett just got released. Dang. You know why they did that, bro? They released Tyler Lockett because in 2 weeks, don't forget, in 2 weeks, no matter who you are, how long you've been in the NFL, if you get released, you got to go through waivers. We got a donation from the West Michigan Sports. Dang, the name is too long. What up, bro? Says, could tonight be a shootout? Absolutely. What are we thinking about Ibuka? I think he's going to be a problem. Says Chat Sports, just crap group. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't like that. I don't like it, bro. Plenty of other sports groups like Locked On. Okay, so here's the thing with Locked On, and this is what makes us different. So Locked On, they're decent. I respect Locked On because they're not, they don't do horror stuff. Chat Sports, they're like frat boys or something. Horror frat boys. Just call me Will. Okay, Will, I can do that. Is DJ Reed supposed to be back? No. Trees, the dude is on IR, bro. Don't forget, if you go to IR, you're probably going to be off for 7 weeks, a minimum of 7 weeks. Panay Sewell hyping the crowd up. All right, so let me put this chat. Let me do this poll. I know it's going to be super biased, but we are. Wait a minute. Wait, hold on. What does this say? Schedule live to switch to members only. Oh, that's crazy. So you can switch a live stream midstream from a regular chat to a members only chat. Now that would be something. That'd be something right there, bro. Like at the 2-minute warning, do that. I ain't gonna do that, but I'm just saying. All right, let me do this though. Who wins this game? But there's a reason why this game is so important. Like every game is a big deal. How many sacks? You know what? That's a better question. We already know that y'all gonna pick Detroit. So the better question is, how many sacks will the Detroit Lions, all capital letters, all right, Detroit Lions have tonight? I'll do, how many options can we have? Okay, perfect. So we'll do, all right, I'll do this. I'll do this. This. We'll do that. And then I don't think I've ever used 4 options. All right, there we go. That's a good poll. What's up? Alex says, I'm scared of our secondary. Aleem McNeil is 100% for sure. Okay, who is this? Oh, appreciate you, Faith. Says, well, as you said, it's a shootout. I'd say anybody's game or winners will have the least amount of turnovers. Michael says 7, 4 by Hutch. How many flags? How many blown coverages? Yikes. I don't think the Packers looked that good yesterday. Crusader, they didn't. But that tie is actually negatively affecting the Lions. The Lions have to have a better record than the Green Bay Packers. So they need a win tonight. They need to go into the bye week. Right now, does anybody know what seed the Lions are right now. I know. Don't cheat. Don't look. What seed do you think the Detroit Lions are right now? As far as playoff seeding. Fave says 6. 6. Okay, so y'all must know something I don't know, because I looked yesterday and it was 7. Let me go check that. This was after the game. So let me do teams. I'm going to do standings. And see, you know what? Let's do playoffs. Hey, it's been a long week, though. Last week was a long week. It was a long week, man. Dealing with Chiefs fans was a nightmare. I mean, what a week. What a week. All right, teams, playoff picture. I thought we were 7th, but y'all say 6. No, the Detroit Lions are 7. They are currently 7th. They went from 3 or 4 to 7. Yep. Yeah. So we'll be 2nd in the division and 2nd in the conference. No, yeah. So see, that's what I'm saying. They moved us because of the win by San Francisco. So what happened was the win by San Francisco bumped the Rams out of 3 to now 5, pushed the Seahawks to 6, and then the Lions to 7. So the Seahawks also need a win tonight. You know who is the 8th seed, ladies and gentlemen? The 8th seed is the Chicago Bears, bruh. I mean, what a year it's been. The parity this year is insane. Come on, man. Why is this so far? God, bro, this is so... I'm trying to see what is the... Oh, Lord, that is so far off. That is so far off, man. Man, downtown Detroit looks beautiful. Oh, the Lions are even wearing the black underneath the black. So let's go, man. Black on black. Not everyone picked Scott. Scott picked Tampa Bay. Man, see, I hate this, bro. I wonder, is it closer on channel 7? All right, they doing the player introductions right now. 2, 3. Okay, this is way off. Let me see if channel 7 is closer. We got Joe Buck and Troy Aikman. Feels good to be home, though, man. Don't get me wrong. Kansas City was great. I had, other than a loss, I mean, I had a real good time. Man, I love these uniforms. Absolutely love them. We got 10 minutes till kickoff, man. Make sure y'all like up the stream. Don't forget, if you leave and they are hiding me, you can find me. Just come back to the channel. So far, it's been pretty good. They haven't really been hiding us, but okay, is this closer? No, this is even worse. Yo, this is even worse, man. Channel 7 is even worse. So I used to bring in the sound. The way I used to bring it in, I can't bring it in anymore because my system isn't compatible. So I have to... Man, this is irritating. I got a new got some new software and it messed everything up. Yeah, you know what, Alex? I'm not mad either because I get to do the post game at a decent time. So I get to do, by the time we get off the post game, we would be just ending the game. You know what I'm saying? But this is a big, so here's your playoff standings right now. The Buccaneers are in first place. If the Lions win this game, wait a second. Wait a minute. If the Lions win, then the Packers, dog. If the Lions win this game, the Packers get the first seed. That's crazy. Man, I hate ties, bro. The NFL, the NFL need to get rid of ties. I hate them. If the Lions win today, the Packers are the first seed. That's crazy. I'd rather the Packers be 5-2 with the win over us than 4-1 with a man, ties are whack, bro. So if the Lions win today, the Packers would be the first seed. Either the Niners or the Lions would be the second. The Niners or the Lions would be the third. Tampa Bay will drop down to 4. Right? No. So who will lead the... I don't know, because I don't know who would lead the... So the Lions would be 2. Packers would be... Oh, no. Lions would be the 5th seed. That's right. The Lions can't because they don't win the division. The Lions would be, the Lions would be the 5th seed with a win today. That's crazy. A win today puts the Green Bay Packers as the 1st seed. And because they lead the North, the Lions will be the 5th seed. The Rams, I guess the Rams would drop. Or maybe the Lions would only go up to the 6th seed. That is crazy, bro. What's up, Camille? What's up, Judah? That's crazy. So, Vince, no, it wouldn't. They go by losses. So, we've also played one extra game because we played one extra game than the Packers. The Packers have had their bye week. Ours are next week. But after next week, it'll even out. That's crazy, bro. I hate ties. All right, so if we lose, then we fall out of the playoffs. Dog, wait a second. Yo, this game is huge, bro. Yo. Okay, so this game is giant. All right, so check this out. The Lions are 4-2. If they lose, they will drop to 4-3, which is mediocre. Let's be real. They will then fall out of the playoffs because the Bears, they would fall out of the playoffs. The Bears would then move up to the 7th spot. You know who would be? We would be tied with the Carolina Panthers, bro. And y'all was talking about that game wasn't a big deal last week. Chiefs has to be proven a fluke game. We have the tie game over them. Oh, yeah, you're right. No, I'm right. Y'all be messing me up, bro. You messing me up. The Bears have had a bye week. So the tiebreaker, ladies and gentlemen, only comes into play when you have the same record. That's why it's called a tiebreaker. Y'all messing me up. Let me do this thing. This is what I do. Man. So the Lions, the Bears have only played 6 games. This is game number 7 for the Detroit Lions. With a loss, the Bears will be 4-2. The Lions will be 4-3. So they will be a half game ahead of us because of the tiebreaker and the extra game. So right now, here is your playoff. And yes, we got 10 games to go, but we're just talking about seeding right now. The Buccaneers are number 1. The Green Bay Packers are number 2. The San Francisco 49ers number 3. The Philadelphia Eagles number 4. Those are your division leaders. Your wild card teams are the LA Rams, the Seattle Seahawks, and the Detroit Lions. Now, here's another thing. If the Seahawks lose today and the Lions lose, would that mean that the Lions and Bears are in the playoffs? If the Lions lose tonight, the Bears are in no matter what. If the Seahawks lose, the Lions could stay at 7, and then the Bears would be 6, bro. This is crazy. No, we're not talking about, we know it's early. I understand it's 10 games left, but this is just what we do. They literally have the graphic up on NFL.com. Should I go to the Vikings game on November 2nd, my birthday, or the Thanksgiving game versus the Packers? I'm going to visit family in Dearborn. Kamel, it depends, bro. You trying to save money, you go next week. You going for the experience, go on Thanksgiving. But if you're trying to save money, I would go next week. Or if you've never been to Thanksgiving, then go Thanksgiving. So if money is not an issue, or you got a little bit to spare or splurge or whatever, then I would go to Thanksgiving. Johnny Morton got to step it up. We got CMC and Bijan going off. I thought Gibbs was a weapon. Gibbs is a weapon combat. I do agree with you, though. We got to step it up. Yeah, these jerseys are ridiculous. They're beautiful. They are beautiful. Might be 10 games left, but every game matters no matter how early in the season. Yes, so that's all I mean, y'all. Is this, this is what they do. So Emeka Egbuka is playing. He better hope he don't re-pop that hammy, bruh. Because if he re-popped the hammy, it's a wrap. He ain't coming back until middle of November. So he better hope he don't re-pop that joint. They got the bracelets at Ford Field, man. Mike Evans is also playing today. Yeah, Will. Appreciate you changing your name, bro. Appreciate that. Or you might not have to change your name, but that's just the tag. Do we need this win? Yes, we do. We need it last week. I don't know what y'all was talking about. We need it last week too. Y'all be on that. I don't know who y'all be listening to, bro. If you haven't been here before, this is the sound bite on third down. All right, the offense is taking the field. Here we go. Here we go. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, I got a notification after the stream. It was like copyright material. I'm like, what are you talking about? So I go back and look at it, and the screen over here wind up showing like a basketball highlight. I was like, bruh. So I might have to I think I'm gonna drop it. It's crazy how the Lions think up they can jack up their prices when they haven't won anything. Yeah, we got the highest price tickets in the NFL. Yep, we got the highest price tickets in the NFL, bro, which is another reason I'm not going to any games. I'm like, I'll be a season ticket holder next year. I might as well save my money. What's up? You confident today? Bandit, I don't know, bro. I'm like on the fence. Tampa Bay's a good team. We're right now, over the past couple of years, we're 2-1 against them. They always play us tough. This is going to be a tough game. I think it's going to be two keys. One, can we contain Baker Mayfield? Can we contain him to the pocket? Two, with our starting secondary being completely out, how much are their wide receivers going to go off? Like, this is a big deal. But I did pick the team. I did pick the Lions to win this game. I did do that. Man, it does feel good with this game being early. I'm not going to lie. Derek Barnes needs a sack tonight. No. The dude asked, hey, Rel, he asked me how confident I was. I just said it was going to be it's not going to be a cakewalk. I still think we got it, though. I picked the Lions. Our D-line has to step up today. What's up, man? How you doing? Our D-line has to step up today because our secondary is going to be down, so they got to step up. Bro, I would love to do more games at 7. Hey, Aleem is the X factor for sure, bro. That is probably what I'm excited for. How much you want to bet? Like, metaphorically, that I feel like Aleem gonna get a sack. I feel like the dude gonna get a sack. His first game back, his last game was at home, almost 10 months ago. You know what I'm saying? A little over 10. I think it was December 15th he got hurt. Do I think AQM gets a sack? I'm gonna say yes. Dom, are you the same Dom from Twitter, bro? Why does Tampa and the Rams feel like old division foes? Tampa was back. Hey, Danny, for real. I was thinking about that. I was like, you know what? Stafford getting on my nerve, bro. Stafford, the only year that the Rams haven't been relevant was the year he got hurt. Like, the Rams are legit getting on my nerve. That's the only, this is his 5th year as a Ram. And the only year they haven't been relevant was when he got hurt. What's up, D? Aleem gets a sack, first set of downs. Hey, Ned, that's tough, bro. Yeah, that's you? Hey, appreciate you, bro. It's a few of us non-Glazers still hanging on, bro. It's a few non-Glazers still in the building. Tampa was in the Central. That is correct. That's back when we had, 30 teams? That's why I don't think the NFL can ever move past, they can't realistically move past 32 teams. Hey, Dom, me too, bro. I kid you not. The only reason I'm on Twitter is because that's where the news dropped first. If it wasn't for that, bro, I would not be on it. Bro. Lions 10 sacks tonight and still lose the game. Stupid. What's up, Indigo? What up, though? What's good with you? Micah won that Green Bay game. Of course he did. Of course he did, Damon. But they tell me that pass rush don't matter. That's what they tell me. That's what they tell me. Indigo, you're going to have to start putting out some content or something. You look like you can do some type of, like, some hair videos, some hair tutorials or something. Something. All right, let's do an audio check. Oh, that's yeah, we can't play that. That's Phil Collins. I do miss my own old soundboard, though. I saw that game and thought of you in the pass rush. Sound is good. And he wasn't looking the best, but he got 3 sacks, though. What up, Will? Hey, bro, listen. You need to write in. Tell Quinn to sit Jaden Daniels, bro. Tell him to sit him. Tell him I'm getting RG3 vibes. I know what his mama said. Bro. But I'm getting RG3 vibes, bro. All right. Let's go. Ford Field is popping. And we are here. We here, and we about to get comfortable, bro. Ford Field is rocking. Monday Night Football. This is what is this? Our 3rd primetime game? Ravens last week and now this week. And yes, the Kansas City Chiefs. Ugh. Yes, they are everything you think they are. Yes, Dre Greenlaw got suspended allegedly for threatening a ref.
Both have started about as hot as you can start the 2025 season. On
okay,
the left, Todd Bowles
come on.
Years number 4 as the head coach of the Tampa Bay Bucks. Prior to that, he was the...
All right, so I'm waiting on this field to update. When the field updates, then I will try to bring it in. All right, here we go.
Tampa
Lions
Bay
are...
That means that Detroit will get the ball to start the night. They can try and exercise out some of the frustration they built up. All
right, Lions got possession. Here we go.
Sailors on the return.
Jacob Sailors to the 20, 25, 30. Tripped up. The 32-yard line.
And here comes Jared Goff, and you've been talking this weekend.
I hate when we get the ball first.
Despite the Pro Bowls and the numbers and the 15 wins last year, he's still underrated, and I agree.
Well, yes, and he's been playing at a high level.
Okay, I don't know why this thing won't update.
The Los Angeles Rams, he had those years there, but since coming to Detroit,
all right,
and as much as everybody knows how good he is, I still think he's probably under.
First down and 10, ball at the 31. Goff under center. Play action. Steps up in the pocket. Got, Amon-Ra St. Brown. He had him, but it was too far.
With an incompletion to start the night. Jared Goff is 42-27 in 5 years with the Rams. Took him to the Super Bowl, traded here. His career has taken off, and here's his first throw of the night.
Yeah, first throw of the night, and already a little bit of pressure. And in talking with Jared Goff, he had mentioned that.
Okay, so I don't know why the field is not available. See, that's another reason why I hate not doing my own graphics, bro.
time to throw it.
Dump off to Gibbs.
Out of the backfield. Good
Let's go,
throw.
Gibbs. First down and more. 50. Out blocking is Amon-Ra.
Near the 40.
He got hit inside of Bucs territory, and that's the Detroit Lions. First down.
Gibbs is a home run waiting to happen every time he touches the ball.
This has kind of been the Achilles heel of this Tampa defense is when they've gotten the ball to backs.
Let me try something else. Hold on.
Corralling them and getting them to the ground. The run after the catch.
Oh, that's because that's ESPN. My bad. My bad, y'all. That's ESPN.
Jameer Gibbs is awfully
I
tough
thought-
in space. But there's no doubt with 2 defenders, Todd Bowles expects one of those guys to be able to get him on the ground.
Season high.
Hand off to Gibbs.
Catch and run.
Gibbs is going to get a
Dennis
yard.
and David combine on the stop.
See, this is the stuff that be jacking me up, bro. These little ads be messing me up, man. If this shows NBA, then it messes me up. Plus, you can probably still hear something too, right?
And then here's all that talent on the outside, in the backfield, at tight end.
Come on, man, with the commercial, bro.
Come at you a lot of different ways.
All right, Jared Goff in the
They
shotgun.
like their matchups each and every week.
Oh, that's because it's too. What is happening, bro? Hold on, y'all.
Here's
Goff,
Gibbs again.
hand off to Gibbs. Oh, and he got hit hard, man. Gain of 5.
He gets a couple
Okay, there we
over the
go.
left side. It'll be 3rd down and 6 coming up. The guy who
All right, the
makes this
field might
defense
spoil
count for
this.
Todd Bowles is the man in the
There
middle,
we go.
Vita Vea. And then the linebackers, Levante David's been doing it a long time. They want better coverage from Servassier Dennis.
Servassier, pass the Servassier.
At safety, and they get Zion McCollum back after missing last week.
All right, 3rd down and 6. Jared Goff in the shotgun. Khalif Raymond in motion. Got Jameer Gibbs is super quiet at Ford Field. That's how you do it, bro. Here's the snap. Goff back to pass. He's got time. Pump fakes. Under pressure. Scrambles out. Running right. Looking right. Throws. Got a flag. Incomplete. It's probably going to be holding.
But there's a flag in the secondary.
Flag in the secondary.
And the indication it's against Tampa Bay.
Let's go.
While the quarterback was in the pocket, illegal contact, defense number 25.
First down, baby.
From the previous spot, automatic.
That's a
First down.
Detroit Lions. First down. Let's go.
Call against Jacob Parrish, the rookie.
Yeah, he's up against Jamison Williams. He's going to ride
Ooh,
him
you can't
well
mess
beyond
with
5
J-Mo.
yards as he's
You
trying
can't
to
mess
take
with
the
J-Mo,
middle of
bro.
the field. He just continues to ride him up, and it is a good call. It's right here in the slot as he moves through the middle of the defense.
Hey, shout out to the O-line, man. They were trying. Taylor Decker.
They started to bring some
All right, first
pressure,
down and
yet
10. Fresh set of downs.
saw
Ball
amount
at the
of time
30.
that Jared had in the pocket. Offensive line did a good
Same.
job.
Nope. Hand off to Jameer. Jameer up the middle, cuts it inside, gains about 3 yards. Going to be 2nd down and 7.
David helped as well in a gain of 3.
Yeah, just a downhill running play, and that's one of the areas this year with Detroit that they've
Give Monty the
gone
ball.
to a
You know
little
how they
bit
do,
more.
bro.
They've
It's like
always
they'll
been a
ride
big
one dude and then
outside zone running team, but I think because of these young
Monty need to get in.
offensive
Don't
linemen
worry,
that
he'll
they
be
have
in the
at
second
guard,
drive.
Christian Mahogany along with Tate Ratledge, the rookie, it just suits their style.
All right, Goff in
A
the
little bit
shotgun.
better
Ball
than
at the
that run game.
27-yard line. Looks like you two might be hiding us today, so make sure you guys come back to the stream.
On the Tampa Bay sideline at 2nd and 7.
All right, here's the snap. Goff back to pass. Over the middle. Got St. Brown walk into the end zone, baby. Touchdown, Detroit Lions. And the Detroit Lions strike first. Let's go. Touchdown, Detroit Lions. Had, what, 1 3rd down on that drive? Let's go.
Jacob Parrish fell down, and Amon-Ra St.
Amon-Ra has, what, 7 now on the season.
Had a good year, but Amon-Ra St. Brown is going to come in on the cross.
Shout out to Ford Field, man. They rocking.
One-on-one with him, and
Jakey
Jacob
Boy
Parrish
Bates
being a rookie
up for the
was
extra
slick,
point.
But that's a tough matchup.
I got Jared Goff on my fantasy team as well.
We saw last
6
week,
plays,
and
69
talked
yards.
about it after the drop. He has been a
3
man
minutes,
possessed
1 second.
this week, and everyone to a man could
Snap,
like to see him
kick
play
is
tonight.
good, and the Detroit Lions are leading 7. That's how you come out. Now, the Detroit Lions get the ball. They scored. They set the tone. Now, the possession after the half really doesn't matter now. Because when you come out, you get the ball first, you score first. Possession after the half really don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Like, it does and it doesn't. You got to stop the Tampa Bay Buccaneers from scoring before the half. But at least, he doing a 6-7. I just learned about 6-7 here. Come on, dog. You see what I'm saying? See this one. You see how the field, it just moved. It just moved, bro. I might have to take this out. I might have to take this out, man. Because you see what happens? It just moves. They trying to mess with my money, bro. I don't appreciate that. It just like literally popped up. I literally just found out what 6-7 mean yesterday. Defense need to step up. Absolutely. Absolutely. How much of a difference is Liam McNeil going to make? Derek, Derek, it's time to close your eyes when the defense plays. Let's go. What up, sir? What's going on, man? Hutch getting 3 sacks today alone. You know what? Hutch need at least 3 or 4, bro. He need to get, because, I mean, the league, but Hutch is right there, though. I think Nick Bonito still leads the league in sacks. Let me ask y'all this while we on commercial break. If Aaron Glenn goes winless, should he be fired? We talked about this during the pregame show. If you go winless, bro, you got to get fired. You have to be fired. So 6-7 comes from some song from a dude, and kids just start saying 6-7. Okay, so Tree says no. No. I don't understand y'all, bro. I don't understand y'all. If you go winless, you got to be fired. How do you not? And what happened the last time a winless team didn't fire their coach? Can anybody tell me? Somebody tell me what happened the last time a winless team kept their coach, bro. How you gonna take a team with better talent and regress? You had a 40-year-old quarterback, and now you got a 25-year-old quarterback, albeit quarterback is a loose term, right? But how do you not win a game and keep your job? Aaron Glenn regrets his decision already. I'm just asking a question. How do you go winless and keep your job? Because I know we're gonna have a lot of biased people in here. But if Dan Campbell would have gone 0-17, I guarantee you a lot of y'all wanted to fire him. No coach gets to go 0-17 and keep their job. To me, Aaron Glenn you got to at least match Dan Campbell. If you want to keep talking about what the Detroit Lions did back in 2022 or 1, you're going to have to match that, bro. The Aaron Glenn, to me, he got to go at least 3. He got to go at least 3-14 to keep his job. All right, here we go. Tampa Bay, their first possession.
Jahmyr Gibbs catch that he had for 30 yards, and then, of course, Amon-Ra St. Brown.
All right, from the 3-yard line to the 10, 15, 20, cuts it left, 30, 40. And the special teams, there's a flag tackled at the 46. There is a flag on the play, though.
But a flag back at the
hopefully it's on the
Tampa Bay 25. It's coming back.
Yes. That's what we need, bro.
Is erased. Baker Mayfield thought he would have great field position, but no.
During the return, holding receiving team number 26. That 10-yard penalty will be enforced from the spot of the foul. First down.
All right, so that return is wiped out. Yeah, Michael says he will win a game, don't worry. Yeah, I think he's going to win a game or 2. I'm just saying if he doesn't win a game, you got to be fired, bro. All right, fourth field is, let's go. They hype, bro. Let's go. Tampa Bay's first possession. Mayfield under center. First down and 10. It's loud at 4 field. Ball at the 15 after the penalty. All right, here's the snap. Handoff to White, and he's going to get 5 yards on first down.
It to the 20. That was a vicious 5-yard run.
What QB did AG want? I don't know, Cletus.
Yeah, it's Eric Hallett, who is making his first start for the Lions.
Danny, that's just one. If you keep referencing what the Lions did in 2021, then yeah, you keep on leaning on our coach. Be your own man, bro.
Remember.
Second down and 5. Mayfield under center. Ball at the 20. Here's the snap. Play action. Mayfield. Aleem McNeil was in his face, but he missed him. Mayfield falls, and it's going to be sacked by Jack Campbell. That's going to be a sack. Aleem McNeil, bro, changed the game. Aleem was in his face, bro. Aleem McNeil was in it already. He was already in his face. He was already in his face, bro. If we get another pass rusher, it's going down. Man, he tried to, bro, get your butt up. Get your butt up.
A penalty on that. He could have gotten more had he have not stumbled.
Third down and 6. Shotgun from Mayfield. Here's the snap. 4-man rush. Baker flushed out of the pocket, chased by Hutch. Complete, tackled, out of bounds. 4th down, baby. Punch that mug away. Let's go. It's 4th down.
Gain of 2, and it will be a
Yo, you know what this game remind me of? That last game of the season. Hutch was it, bro. We still need that dude opposite Hutch. We get that guy, it's a wrap. Aleem killing the game, bro. He said, Tyleek, let me show you how it's done, rookie. Let me show you how it's done. Let's go.
Khalif Raymond is one of the better returners.
Come on,
in the
Khalif.
league.
Let's get this field position, bro.
At a 65-yard touchdown return against Cleveland in Week 4.
Snap, kick, it's away. Clean kick.
Punt hangs high.
Khalif,
Foot of Riley
fair
Dixon
catch
and a
at
fair
the
catch
35. Called a fair catch at the 35-yard line, and that's where the Detroit Lions will take over. Hey, Jay, ain't he though? Bro, he said he was itching to get out there. The first play on defense, Aleem McNeil causes the pressure, bro. That's why you getting the big bucks. Yeah, hey, look, AQM is not the guy. You don't turn, you don't have a career year of 6.5 sacks, and then you're all of a sudden the guy. Trey Flowers, anyone? Don't forget, man, I'm not trying to take anything away from AQM. He's not the guy, bro. Ford Field is crazy. Appreciate that, Judah. Says you're absolutely right. The D said it's good. Pass rush takes off. What up, J4 Tix Gaming says, hello from the UK. Stand up. It's worth it so far. Hey, I feel sorry for you, brother, because I know it is 12:16 over there in London, England. I love the British, bro. Out of Micro Mike, everything King Woodward Sports, Social Dion, I love your energy. I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that. And I respect some of them guys. Some of them I don't, but I appreciate the compliment. I do, man. Let me see. Bro, Aleem was jumping up and down before the first snap. Absolutely. Who has the better game, Demo or Gibbs? Ooh, I don't know, man. So expect Monty to be in on this drive. It looks like the Detroit Lions are going to do that, like, give and take, tomato, yin-yang thing. Is Kendall Fuller on the 53? I want to say Saber, yes. What up, the great one, Mike? Member for 9 months. Appreciate you, my friend. Says, what up, though, Derek and Lions fans? What up, though? What's good with you? Aleem is hungry, absolutely. Yes, no injuries tonight. Hey, D, I need to go to a Lions game at Ford Field. Yes, you do. So here's the deal. Next year, I will be a season ticket holder. I will have an extra ticket every single game. I did think about just not – I did think about just, like, using it for using it. Are we back? Well, Jared Goff just got hit with a fumble. Taylor Decker, bro, you should have set your butt on the couch. You should have stayed your butt on the couch, bro. Dan Skipper might have did a better job than that. My bad, y'all. So family was upstairs doing something. They hit the cable. Yeah, I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Hold on. All right, so wifey was trying to do something. The TV upstairs, the TV is 9 years old. 9 years old, man, and the backlight finally decided it was done. So, yeah. So the TV wouldn't cut on. She tried to replug it or unplug it. And,
Secondary, he said
yeah.
we were gonna cut
Yep.
it loose.
So that's what happened.
Depend on our guys to do their job,
Okay.
and
Here we
he
go.
has been aggressive.
Let me see where we at. Switch sides right here. All right, 3rd down and 7.
Third down and
Baker,
7,
back to
quick
pass.
throw.
Hutch was in his space. Oh! Jack Campbell is a dog. I mean, yank the brother. Oh! Yo! Jack, hey, it took a minute for Jack Campbell to get going, but the dude is worth every bit of a first-round pick. I mean, that first year, he was looking suspect, but he been balling, bro. So now, I got to go get a new TV tomorrow.
A running back that is pretty good.
But this TV, my son, I bought this TV in 2016. I bought it in 2016, man. It's a LED panel, and it lasted 9 years, bro. And you know the crazy part is I bought a warranty on it. Dang, I bought a warranty on it. And man, we was actually gaining momentum. Yo! Dang, but I can't get mad. It was a mistake. We was about to hit 400 people in here, bro. Hopefully we can recover. So I bought this TV in November of 2016. It will literally be 9 years old tomorrow. And I bought a 5-year warranty on it, and it finally went out today. So I got to throw it out. Yeah, I'll go get one tomorrow. What up, Jess? What's going on, man? Our new OC has zero respect from the players. That's why he's calling plays from a press box. He's scared to be on the field. You stupid, bro. Appreciate the super chat from Will I Am with the $2. Says linebacker room is legit. Hey, I can't disagree with you there, bro. I cannot disagree with you there, sir. You were behind me, came back, and now you're ahead. Yo, that's crazy. I'm glad you said that. So what happened was my wife was trying to unplug the TV because that was one of the steps inside of how to reboot it. But she didn't. She unplugged the surge protector, and the modem is inside the surge protector. Like, it's plugged up to the surge protector. So we went dark. We went dark, man, but we are back. You bought a TV in 2009. I bought this TV that's crazy. I will admit, it's an Insignia, Best Buy brand, and it lasted 9 years. I can't complain. You know what I'm saying? At the time, it cost $399. The same TV, probably $150. So I'm going to go tomorrow get a 55-inch. This was a 50. You know what I'm saying? I think if it lasted 9 years, it's worth it. What's up, C-Pool with the super chat says, my folks had the same TV first for like 30 years. Bruh, they don't make them like they used to no more. You know what, Nate? It's something about being at home, big games in the black, bro. Don't forget, we wore the Motor City Muscle 3 times last year. One of them was that last game of the season. I thought we were only supposed to wear them twice, but they gave us a 3rd time. And that last game, this reminded me of that game, bro. And I'm so glad we back at home. Jimbo says, Brad Holmes needs to sign another edge to help Liam and Aiden, bro. We'd be so deadly. That's the exact thing I said today. What up, Nate with the Syndicate Recruit membership? I appreciate you. What up, 10? 10 says, we have to talk about weird negative energy from Lions fans. Fans talking about they're dropping 50 on us. Dude saying the off-selling because of the fumble, even though we scored the first drive. Bro, that's how they are, bro.
This year, it's been
all right, here we go.
impressive watching him in Seattle.
Ball at the 14. Handoff to Gibbs. And Gibbs is going to get 6 yards.
Over the right side. This is
Jared Goff fumbled the last possession.
Graphic.
Taylor Decker gave up the fumble. Ned says, go with 65. You won't regret it. TLC makes awesome cheap TVs. Well, this is for my son. I got an 85 Samsung in the basement, and I want another one. Every time they make a bigger TV, I want it. So I asked him, did he want a bigger TV? He said no. This one's 50 inches. I'm going to get him a 55, though.
Daniel Jones.
All right, 2nd down and 7. Shotgun for Jared Goff. Here's the snap. Goff back to throw. Quick pass. St. Brown said, get off me. 1st down and more. And St. Brown with the shake and bake Ricky Bobby. That's the Detroit Lions. First down.
Yeah, that's what I mentioned as far as Detroit
What's up, Mon?
goes.
What's good with you, bro? Yo, Mon, that drive home was tough, bro. That drive home was tough. Then I got cooked on the Ryan Day. Your boy was on the Ryan Day, bro. I literally almost died. There was a car that went up on the shoulder to pass me, bro. It was crazy.
Should have been 9. It turned into 16. And he's
All
about
right.
as good as it gets.
Ball at the
Yards after
33.
catch.
Hand off to Gibbs. Gibbs.
Just hits
Left
the whole
side is still going to gain another 5.
over the left side.
And that's going to be
He
second
picks
down
up
and
4.
5 for the
Back to
Detroit
what you
Lions.
talked about with regard to Jared
Don't get cute
Goff,
because every time we get cute, they
talking
screw
about
us.
The intricate blitzing scheme and coverage by Tampa Bay and Todd Bowles. He said, and we'll get to it after this.
You gotta
play, but he
update
said
that
they're
picture,
so
Melly.
complicated,
That's
I
old.
might not know the exact coverage they're in.
Second down and
But I
6.
can find
Goff
the
under center.
space
Ball
that
at
they
the
leave when they're
40,
coming after me.
34. Hand off
As
to
the handoff
Jameer
to
Gibbs up the middle.
Gibbs, and he
First
got
down.
first down
And that's the
with a
Detroit
couple of missed
Lions.
tackles along the
First
way.
down.
A gain of 10.
What up, Larry? What's good with you, bro?
Yeah, no, and the thing about it is, Joe,
I don't know,
they
Sam.
disguise a lot. Tampa Bay does, and then with the play
Don't worry,
action
Demo
stuff,
gonna
there's
get
times
his.
When Goff has his back to the line of scrimmage, so he doesn't see the rotation. of
Play
the
action.
safeties.
Goff rolling right, looking to throw. Tries to pump fake. He gonna keep it. Let's go, Jared. Jared Goff with a gain of 6. First down.
Well, that kind of
Second
tells
down
you,
and
I
4
mean,
for the
defense,
Detroit Lions.
There's a lot of quarterbacks that would get out there and that kind
Yeah,
of
don't worry. He gonna
space,
get his.
and they would come after you. And with Goff, everyone is so worried because he's so good at finding those open receivers. He's not really known as a runner. In fact, he was talking about that on our call the other day, that, hey, I don't have the big highlight reel runs like we've seen Baker have in recent weeks. And,
Second down and
and
4
that's
for
why
the
he
Detroit
had the
Lions.
time that he had.
3:25 to go in the first quarter. Lions up 7-0. This is their third possession. Goff back to pass. Quick to Gibbs. Gibbs. First down. Still running. 20. Tackled at the 23-yard line. And the Detroit Lions get to the 23. That's the Detroit Lions. First down.
Number 0 as Goff hits him in stride.
And you got Big Sam Laporta, who's kind of out there leading the way once the ball gets dropped off to Gibbs. So he comes out as the tight end.
Hey, they
Ball
came to
comes
play
out
today.
quick,
Goff looking sharp.
and he's
These
then
black
leading the
uniforms
charge,
do something to him,
trying
man.
make a block. And this has just been
And Gibbs,
surgical
he
so
been
far
down this
for
year, man.
Jared Goff. He had the fumble.
All right, first down and 10.
that Diaby was
2:45 to
able
go in the
knock
first
loose on
quarter.
prior
Goff under
possession,
center.
but
Ball at the
otherwise,
23.
He's been pretty methodical and precise with
Snap,
the ball.
pitch to Gibbs.
again,
Left
we
side,
haven't seen
loss
Montgomery
of
in this
3.
third
They was
matchup
all
in
over
the
it, bro.
backfield
They
as
need to get off that
Van
left
and
side.
Diaby
Stop running to the left. Stop running to the left, bro, because the left is clogged. The left is locked up. So they call that boy Vanilla. Hey, Ryan, I think it's time to move on from Taylor Decker. I think Taylor's getting cut after this year. I think it's time to go. Is the field frozen? No.
Basis.
Is it?
He is 6'4", 347.
Second down and 13. Shotgun for Jared Goff.
Athletic, can move
Jameer Gibbs in the
second and
backfield
13.
to his right. Here's the snap. Goff back to pass. Got time. Looking across the middle. Low but complete. A gain of 3. It's going to be third down and
It's
10.
going to be third down and long with under 2 minutes to play
2:50.
in the opening
I'm sorry,
quarter here in
150 to
Detroit.
go in the first quarter.
Good start
Well
for
within Jake Bates' field goal
Tampa Bay-
range.
or excuse me, for Detroit, the opening
Defense
possession,
came to
they're able
play.
Take down the field and
These
score the
jerseys are like the
touchdown. And
symbiote.
then,
I
as
agree.
mentioned, even with the fumble by Goff, they set Tampa Bay.
Hey,
up
that
with
fumble
really
should
good
go on
field
Taylor Decker if
position
I'm
and
being
the
real.
defense.
Yeah, it looked
But
like it's.
everybody
Let
came
me
in
try to
talking
refresh
about,
this because it looked
they've
frozen.
done their job.
Goff back to pass. Steps up in the pocket over the middle. Complete to Khalif Raymond. We going for it. We going for it, bro.
And it's fourth down.
We are going for it. You already know. You already know. You already know.
4th and 2.
Fourth down and 2. We
Well,
going
he's gonna
for
go
it.
for it here too, so he's consistent.
Let's go. Fourth down and 2. A minute 5 to go in the first quarter.
91 of
They going for it, bro.
Since 2021.
Man, you know what?
You know, with
Year one, we
analytics
would have
being
hated
such a
this,
big
but
part
we
of our
know
game,
we
I'm
know
not
what Coach
so sure
Campbell
he
about,
even
bro.
pays attention to analytics.
Lions,
I think
45% on
analytics,
fourth
by
down.
the way, does say
Shotgun
go
for
it.
Goff.
But I don't think Dan Campbell cares what they say.
Here's the snap. Goff back to pass. He going for it all. Oh, he overthrew Isaac Tesla. Oh, why? Why did we? I don't understand. Just get the first down, bro. I don't understand this. Just get the first down. You can do that the next play. And then you go into a rookie. I get it. It should have been a little bit of contact there. Yeah, that should have been pass. That was pass interference, bro. They cheating. That's all right, though. That's a flag. That's all right. We about to get it back. I ain't even worried, bro. I ain't even worried. I don't like the call, and they didn't throw the flag. He got away with one. That's all right. That's all right. Here we go.
And now on downs.
Turnover on downs. Let's get a sack. Did we get a sack while I was gone? Baker in the shotgun. Ball at the 15-yard line. Somebody about to get a sack, bro.
65,000 people come to
You're darn right it is. Here's the snap. Handoff. White up the middle. Gain of 1.
Well, they stacked that defensive line of scrimmage, anticipating run when Tampa comes in with big people, but it'll be hard to run the football.
No, Drew, I'm going to 100% second guess the plays. We needed 2 yards. We didn't need the touchdown. You get the touchdown, bro.
It hasn't been really even close to what it was last season.
So see this, they do this on purpose. They do this junk on purpose, bro. They trying to mess with my money, and I don't appreciate it.
That was Roy Lopez making that last stop. 2nd and 9.
All right, and that is the end of the first quarter. Lions have left a couple of points on the board, man. We cannot let our foot off the gas. We got a turnover that should have been on Taylor Decker, but it's going to go on Jared Goff, and we got a turnover on downs. Just get the first down, bro. You don't have to go all. I've always hated them plays. I don't care what team. See, you know what? I'm about to get rid of this field. Bro. So I think the Honda commercials, I'm straight. But when they show, like, basketball and stuff, it messes with, it gives me a copyright. Who is this? Milk Dud Syndicate. I got a Milk Dud for you, bro. I got a Milk Dud for you. I don't know if you're going to like the way it tastes. You can use your imagination, too. No, bro, we already lost the possession. Just take the points. Chuck, I'm not. We know Dan Campbell not going to take the points. We know he's not going to take the points. I just don't like the play call. We know Dan is going to do that. I stand with Dan, fight the right call, refs blue. I don't understand, John. How do you think it's the right call, bro? Even if he would have scored, it would have been a gutsy call, man. Just get the first down. Just get the first down. You know Taylor Decker giving it up. He giving it up. Just get the first down. You got the best running back tandem in the league. Get first. Goff probably could have snuck for 2 yards, man. Get the first and then go for that. I don't like the play call. Why aren't we up 21 right now? Drinker says a little gritty for 4th and 2. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, Dan is. I'm not mad with the 4th down call. We know he's going to do that. I like it. Look, field goals are 3 points closer to a loss. Get the 7. But I just don't like the play call. Why go for it all when you just need 2? If you run or you do a screen or something and you short, it is what it is. You had one opportunity, bro, and it was a low probability, you know what I'm saying, play. Unless that's Megatron or something, that's a tough play. I saw that playing safe. We did against the Giants. You don't have to run it at Via Veda, John. That left side, you ain't running it on the left anyway. But Gibbs been eating up the middle. You could have got 2, bro. You could have got 2. And yes, it was PI. That's 100%. All right, here we go. We like you said, bro, we playing with our food. First down and 10. Ball at the 16. Baker in the center. Here's the snap. Play action. Baker. All types of time, bro. There's a flag. Evans.
And there are 2 separate
there's 2
flags
flags.
On this play.
One on Rocky Sin.
Side of the field, and both are in the secondary.
Dang.
What a catch.
What a catch.
That was an unbelievable catch, and he gave him a chance, and that's what they need to do against this depleted secondary.
And this is why you
28-yard completion. If it stands, look at this grab.
Mr. Cheek, Ooh, I don't know, bro. I don't know. Was the left cheek?
And you see the grab there by Rocky Yassin.
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
I think you had a defensive pass interference, though, but he is bobbling
There
the
are 2
ball.
fouls on the play, both by the same team. Holding, defense, number 21. That penalty will be declined. Pass interference, defense, number 23. That ball we place at spot of the foul. Automatic, first down.
So they take the penalty. They are going to say that pass, they overturned the
Yeah, it was incomplete because he was bobbling it when it hit the ground, plus the cheeks hit the white. They both hit the white at the same time, bro.
same play in essence, as it's a long pass interference call.
That's right. The fact that
No, it wasn't a catch. Because he was bobbling. He had it, but the cheeks hit the white. His right cheek hit the white.
the boundary, but
All right,
he gets
ball at the
called
40-yard line.
and there's
Don't forget,
probably gonna
Bucks
be
get the
a
ball
few
back to
more
start
of
the
those
half.
tonight, as aggressive as we're seeing these cornerbacks play against these receivers.
14:53 in the second quarter. Here's the snap. Hand off to White. And White is going to gain 2 yards. It's going to be second down and 8.
With Laura Rutledge.
Yeah, Joe, this onslaught of crowd noise is proving to be a challenge for Baker Mayfield and his offense. Trying to talk to his guys on the side.
All right, let me mute that while the music is playing. Can't watch the game with the refs. Yeah, the refs are messing it up, bro. They really are. After what we saw last week, they are messing up the game. Roger Goodell going to have to do something.
Yeah, let's take a look
All
at
right,
Baker.
second
See if
down
he's
and 8.
using the silent count. I can't imagine that he is. I can't
Baker,
imagine that he's
3
not.
for 4 for 9 yards.
Second down and 8.
Shotgun. Second down and 8. Ball at the 42. Here's the snap. 4-man rush.
Mayfield had to pull
May-
it down, finds
Mayfield
White on the near
out to
side.
White.
He got a block,
And
he
White
fights
is
his
going
way
to
across the
gain
45.
4 yards. It's going to be third down.
White. To Laura's point, if you see Baker as he puts his hands over the ear hole, trying to be able to hear the
Hey, appreciate that, bro.
and that's the challenge, and it's not.
Shout out to Rough Pod with the $5 super chat. Says Ravens fan, says, don't blow this opportunity with the NFC North being wide open. You are right about that, sir. Sir, appreciate that, man. Because if we lose this game, it's going to be bad news.
What's trying to be called in from offensive.
All right, third down and 3.
coordinator
Mayfield in the shotgun, ball at the 47. Got to get to the 50. Looks like a blitz is coming. Here's the snap. Mayfield, pump fakes. Batted up in the air. Incomplete, baby. Is that Aleem McNeil? Aleem, bro. Brad, you better go get somebody, bro. Because Aleem is changing the game. He said, Tyleek, who are you, bro? Let me show you how it's done. We had this much interior pressure in a minute, bruh. Go get a dog on the opposite side of Hutch and watch what happened. It was 2 dudes on him. It was 2. He said, you get your hands off me. It was 2 guys on the lane, bruh, and he still got his hands up. Let's go.
him, but the fact that Aleem
Brad better
McNeil
stop
is
playing
coming
games,
up
bro.
with the Detroit
He better
Lions
quit playing
having
games.
A bye week.
Kick
that
is away.
tells you how important this game is for both these teams.
Fair catch. Bro, he had 2 people on him. He said, you get your filthy hands off me. Let's go, bro. See, they playing with my money. You see what's happening with the field, bro? They keep doing this. They keep doing this. They playing YouTube videos now, too? I'm getting rid of this field, bro. This is the last week of the field. Because they literally are popping up so the commercial will pop up. Aleem is a complete dog. Absolutely. What's up, Yolanda? How you doing? Says West Detroit Lions. Game we won this year. Our favorite so far. Bro, it was 2 people on him. Aaron says, like I said, he was an X factor. Absolutely. Look at what they're doing, man. You know what, bro? I'm about to get rid. I ain't about to keep dealing with this. If it do this one more time, man, I'm getting rid of the field. I'm just gonna have to make my own graphics. They're literally popping up the commercial, man. All right, so we got 1 sack so far, right? And it's like a pat sack. Hey, who's still calling me Milk Dud, bro? No, I can't show the time, bro, but I will call it. I call it almost every play. So just stick around. I tried to bring in the time, but then it keeps freezing, so I'll say it. Says you're not going to get every fourth down. Who got the sack? Jack Campbell. It was like a pat sack. Because Baker failed and we just patted him down. Hey, how we got because he super chatted. I'm like, how we got a Ravens fan with the number 1 with the crown, bro? That's crazy. Aleem is a beast and Tyleek is nice. What are tailgaters like us in the U.S. got to get over next year? Yeah, we got to get some points, man. We could be up 28-0. What's up, Queen B? What's going on? Hold on. You know what? Wait, Queen, where you at? Hey, Queen, where you at? You know what I got for you? Here we go.
You're freaking, I know.
No.
You're freaking, I should.
So.
Freaking,
They told me it was a freak. Inside joke. Inside joke. Don't read into it.
Missed 3 of the last
Don't read
5
into it.
games with a bad hamstring.
All right, here we go.
He's on
First
the
down to
field
10.
playing.
Ball at the 14.
From
Golf,
the
snap, play action.
14.
Got to get rid of it. Dumps it to Monty. Right side. First down. Gain of 15. Oh, he was still up.
First time we've
But
seen
they
big number
blew it
5,
dead.
5'11", 230.
Y'all was asking for him. Here he go.
Well, they draw big Vita Vea up inside, turn him loose, do a good job.
We about to get a heavy dose of Monty, bro. Who is that blocking?
With Montgomery.
Graham? Let's go.
Once he gets the ball, he's off and running. So that's a nice luxury that Detroit has, the 1-2 punch.
If we use it right, 12:40 to go in the second quarter. First down and 10.
Only pair of running backs, both over 300 yards.
Golf under center. Monty in the backfield. Hand off to Monty. This time they stuff him. Lost of 2. It's going to be second down and 12. Big Vita Vea. That's a big dude, bro. That's a big dude. Hey, Dennis, facts. Facts, bro. Got to stay away from him.
A lot of people don't think David Montgomery's getting the ball enough. So they're, everybody always wants to ask about
a play was televised. What, on the screen? See, that's what I'm saying, bro. If they showed a play, I'm done. I'm getting rid of this mug immediately.
Start looking at these players that he has to work with.
Second down and 12. And we got a false start.
Movement on the right side of the offensive line.
Ooh.
False start. Offense number 58.
Ooh, Panay. Hey, the audio is crazy.
Second down.
That's the great Panay.
Yo, the audio is crazy, bro.
Regardless of position, the All-Pro, the last.
Hey, the FCC is working tough, man.
Look at this roster.
No, look, hey, Lamar Wilson is undefeated, bro. Lamar Wilson soundbite undefeated.
That I couldn't name that.
Second down and 17 after the penalty. Khalif Raymond up top. Nobody. They playing far off him, bro. Shotgun for Jared Goff. Here's the snap. Goff back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. Quick. Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he is going to gain, 12 yards. It's going to be third down and short for the Detroit Lions.
St. Brown is good for 13.
Well, this offense pretty much runs through Amon-Ra St. Brown and
bro, it was clear. It was clear, bro. You heard everything. You heard the hard F and the K. You heard it all.
Motivated this week. I don't think he had a drop ball last year.
Third down and 5.
Last week, not an easy catch to make, but one that he expects, and they have certainly.
Goff in the shotgun. Demo in the backfield. We got trips on the left side. Looks like a blitz is coming. Isaac Tesla in the game. Goff back to pass. Is sacked.
Dennis was back.
So we got 0 sacks. We got no sacks in there. Well, no, we got 1. We got 1 on the little goofy trip play. And that's, come on, bro. They killing him. Who is that? They brought way too many people, bro. They brought 6. And a couple guys got through. Hey, low-key, man, Panay got worked. He got worked on that one.
Get to Goff.
And a loss of 12 on that.
Bro, FCC is working overtime.
Cameron Johnson waiting for it. Beautiful punt. Turns
Jack
over,
Fox
and Johnson
from the 25. Johnson at the 30. Tackled at the 37-yard line, and that's where the Tampa Bay Buccaneers will take over. They do get the ball to start the second half. Where is J-Mo? That is a good question. We paid the man. When it comes to the receiving game, he has not been active like the past few games, man. I would like to see see, okay, you know what? These are the ones. These are the, okay, field is gone. The field is gone, bro. Those are the ones that be getting me. So I'll work on something. Maybe I'll add the chat. I'll add the chat there. I'll put the chat there. See, they playing games, bro. You see what happened? And that whole commercial could lose me money. So we'll figure out something for next week. Jack Fox is a weapon for sure. Yeah, you know what, bro? I just did. I'll figure something out for next week. That's exactly why they take 3 there. They keeping a safety on top of J-Mo. But you know what? They do have to account for J-Mo, for real. I've been noticing that. Derek, did J-Mo get off the bus? Yeah, he got off the bus, bro. Judah, what the heck, bro? Man, bro, this is a family-friendly chat, bro. Hey, this for you, bro.
You're freaking, I know.
No.
You're freaking, I should.
So.
Freaking,
They told me it was a freak. Yo, bro. Hey, you better hop on the FaceTime, bro. You better hop on the FaceTime, bro. That is crazy. And I ain't mad at you, though. Brandon Graham. Wait. Brandon actually came out of retirement? He did come out of retirement? Oh, okay. Wavy, what are we doing, bro? How is we blaming golf? Why are we doing that? What are we talking about? Yo, so he did. So Zadarius Smith retires and he comes out of retirement. That's crazy, bro. If golf was more mobile, we have won 2 Super Bowls. Oh, come on. Come on, man. Listen, I'm not doing it today. I'm not doing it. Hey, what up, game? What's good with you, bro? Hey, listen. California looking shaky, bro. It's looking shaky, bro. Yeah, Decker is gone. We need to get rid of Decker. He gone. I think Decker, if we got out, we need to get out. All right, as my internet is taking all day, as we wait on the sound to resume, 1st down and 10. Baker going deep. Ooh, almost picked off as Evans, Amik, and Johnson all collide. That was a big hit, bro. And why are we even what does Jared Goff have to do with any of this? I don't understand. Like, how are we talking about golf?
There's no chance. Now that was one of the few snaps we've seen of Detroit playing zone.
Yo, I feel like if Kirby was out there, that would have been a pick.
That, and that's some of the things that have given Detroit issues the last couple of weeks. You see Baker.
All right, 10:02 to go in the second quarter. Don't worry, I'll call the time every play. Baker back to pass, quick catch, tackle by Ibuka. It's going to be 3rd down and 6. You know what to do, Lions fans.
Secondary for the Lions, and they are as injured as any position group. You see the names on the bottom and who the guys on top have replaced. You're talking about as good a safety combination as there is in the league. In Joseph and Branch, there's no Terrion Arnold. There's no DJ.
Man, it feel like I'm at the game, bro.
Their slot corner is out as well.
It is loud at Ford Field. 9:27 to go in the second quarter. The entire secondary, starting secondary for the Lions is out. Baker in the shotgun. Here's the snap. They rush 4. Baker under pressure, through, complete. He's going to be short, though. It's going to be no. What? They cheating, bro. That's not a.
Give him a first down.
That is not a first down. That's not a first.
I'm not going to put this in the category.
That's not a first down.
Generous.
They're cheating, bro.
It was pretty close.
It's all right, though. That's all right. They are cheating.
Yeah, I agree. I thought he was short. Here's a look at Aiden Hutchinson and the attention that he draws. They got 3 guys over there.
They got 3 guys on Hutch. You better go. Brad better go get somebody. It's 3 dudes on Hutch.
The last
3 of
time
them.
these two teams played
If
last
Brad
year
don't
before
get
Hutchinson
himself
went down,
together,
he
bro.
had 4.5 sacks, and all of them were
First
over
down and
that
10.
right
8:37 to
offensive
go in the
side.
second quarter.
Only the
Snap.
second first
They give him the
down for
first
Tampa
down.
Bay.
Baker going
Ted
deep.
Johnson not
Throws
on
out
the
of bounds.
same page
Miscommunication.
as Baker Mayfield.
Incomplete. Yeah, he could have challenged that, but what? It was like half a yard short. It wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth it. He's been quiet since Baltimore. Who? AQM? He had a garbage time sack last week
He made this.
that everybody is make sure they remind me of. They make sure they remind me of. We call him Miami. We better call somebody, bro. Miami is stupid. How you going to keep Mike McDaniel?
They're
Second
doing
down
that
and
for
10.
Baker Mayfield.
That's Baker does.
It's second and
8:32,
to
handoff.
Sean Tucker.
And,
They
hey,
take
where's
it to
Alexander
midfield.
Loney
Third
at?
down coming up, a gain of 4, and
Tackle
Aiden
by
Hutchinson,
Jack
you were
Campbell
talking
yet
about
again.
what he did last
If
year.
you at home, put your hands up.
Heater, as we say.
Ain't no other streamer giving you the third down sound.
Straight games and has
Let's
a
go.
sack as well.
Third down and 6, 8:11 to go in the second quarter.
Yeah, he's an absolute beast.
You know what? I should get my. I know it.
Quarterback pressures. He's got about 4 different pass moves, and you know when you
Third down and 6.
when you've got Tristan
Hutch at the
Wirfs
bottom
on
of the
left
screen,
side,
under
and
8
he's
minutes
gonna
to play
line up on
in the second
right
quarter.
side, and you better
Lot
give
of
him some
noise,
help.
10 seconds
And
on the
here
play
he is
clock.
right here.
Shotgun
He's
for
worth keeping an
Baker.
eye on.
Charlie Heck, the backup right
Here's the
tackle,
snap.
trying to figure
Lions
him
bring
out.
pressure.
Mayfield.
Mayfield
Evans.
complete, but he's out of bounds.
Incomplete.
He's out of bounds, baby. And it's 4th down. Rock your seed with the force out.
Comes on for Tampa Bay.
And they're going to take the points. Way to push him out of there. Not even close.
Taking a look
He
here
had
and
1
seeing-
foot, no feet. Done.
Incomplete.
Incomplete.
He was playing off coverage. You see that.
So I live my life out loud with you and let everybody know on your channel that I'm living real music. Hey, I appreciate that, bro.
Football, watching him last week in that loss to Kansas City, I was impressed watching him. They
All right,
made
they got to
some
punt this
catches.
thing away.
It wasn't because guys were running wide open when he was in their vicinity.
Ooh. All right, punt is away.
End punt. Fair catch. is
Fair catch
called
at
by
the
Raymond.
12-yard line with 7:35 remaining to go in the second quarter. Lions need to stop playing around and score. Stop playing around and get these points. Dennis says run the ball. I like that. Rock is cooking. I see what you did there. Yes, we need to get points. We could have been up 21 points right now. Can this offense stop playing around? We keep fair catching because they down there with the quickness. Yeah, bro. Bro, I was so big back then. Like, I was big, man. I look back at them videos. I was huge. Get Laporta involved. Yeah, Laporta. I mean, right now, I like that they try to get Tesla early on, but I just don't like the call. What up, D-Mac? What up, Anna? Defense showed up and offense hasn't. I agree we need to run the ball and control the clock. Man, wifey jacked me up, bro. But that's all right. That's all right. Bam Bam with the super chat. What up, though? What's up, man? Says, sup, Grid. Our defense showed up regardless of injuries. Now can we get to the end zone? I agree with you, man. Appreciate this super chat, my friend. Get J-Mo involved. Don't worry. It's coming. It's coming. J-Mo gonna get it. They setting it up right now. The only thing is, can we get time? Jared is the play's gonna need time. But I feel it. It's coming. We need to capitalize here. We can't keep playing around. This game reminds me of the playoff game. If you're wondering what happened to the field, well, the field they were showing commercials and they were messing with my money. So I'm going to try and figure out what we can do for next week. Or no, next week is the bye week. So I have time to work on the graphics. Or maybe I'll see if they have a new graphic package or something I can get. Put Skip out there. Hey, somebody pull up Decker's contract and see if we got a potential out after this year. Because if we do, I think he's gone. Right now, Decker's becoming a liability. Bam, how you respond to your own comment, bro? I don't think I've ever seen that. Hey, Floyd, yes. And that's what I be talking about. What's up, Bill? Hey, Stanley. That's what I be talking about, man. Like, if you look, right now we got 1 sack. They got 3 guys on Aiden Hutchinson. That's how much they don't respect the rest of the line. And look, it's 3 on Hutch and 2 on the lean. It's 3 on Hutch and 2 on the lean. If he don't know we need an edge rusher, bro, I don't know what to tell you.
Get their own.
Decker gonna retire? Well, then retire. I would retire. If I'm Taylor, I retire. Dang, we got a false, bro.
False start. Offense number 68. 5-yard penalty.
I'm gone.
First down.
I'm gone, bro. That's the show. Come on, dog.
We will go down to.
I'm gone.
Well,
We was
Charles Dean just actually went back out on the field, you guys, but he had
Dog.
been on the sideline as we've documented. No medical attention was given to him. No one really talked to
He
him.
got to-
was
it's time
actually
to go.
Completely normal, and we'll see how he performs out there on the field. But they do really like Morrison, the rookie.
Bruh.
So could be something to do with getting him more opportunity too.
All right,
Yeah,
first
as
down
we
and 15,
mentioned,
7:35.
he's been
Ball is at the
dealing with a bad
8-yard
hip,
line
but
of the
coach
Detroit
still
Lions.
okay
Here's the
out there
snap,
now.
hand off to Gibbs. Gibbs up the middle. Makes a couple guys miss. Makes more miss. Up the left side. To the 10, to the 15. Turn a loss into a flag.
And it's a call coming up against Detroit.
Is that J-Mo? What's the call, bro?
If you couldn't guess by looking at Dan Campbell.
Yeah.
Dan Campbell upset.
There's a grab of the
Legal
face
block in
mask.
the back. Offense number 11. That penalty is half the distance of the ball from the pre.
Hey, this will be a great time to cue up J-Mo. We got a super chat from C Pool says if we cut Decker or he retires, we save $23 million. C, does it say if you go to Spot Track, does it say potential out after this year?
Isn't going anywhere, and Antoine Winfield ends up making a heck of a play.
Khalif.
There's the block in the back.
Yeah,
from
that's a
Raymond.
good call. That's a good call.
And Winfield left the game after that last play.
So I don't know what's going on.
And now this crowd is reacting because they show that replay of Winfield, who's on the bench, maybe a contact lens issue. But this crowd is upset that they just saw the hand of Winfield go up to the face mask of Gibbs. But the call was for a block in the back against Khalif Raymond.
So we're at the 6.
And that moves the ball back to the 6.
So the Detroit Lions are at the 6-yard line. First down and 17 now. After a false start and a half the distance, 7:23 to go in the second quarter. This is bad territory. It was a good no call.
And so
It was a good no
move the
call.
ball back to the 6 where it's first and
All right,
17.
Jahmyr Gibbs lined up in the end zone. Goff under center. Here's the snap. They give it to Gibbs up the middle.
Gibbs again.
And Jahmyr's going to get 3 yards. It's going to be second down and
Zion McCollum coming down to make the tackle after a gain of 3.
Second down and
Winfield has whatever
13.
he needed fixed on the sideline, and back into the ball game. Second and 14.
if we can get this run, we get him to bite, and Taylor Decker and that offensive line can buy Jared Goff a little more time, bro. That's when the deep shot, Levante David is down for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Second down and 14 for the Detroit Lions with 6:47 to go in the quarter. All I'm going to say is we should have took the points. That's all right, bro. This game is flying, though. Monty has spent most of the game on the sideline. He looking irritated. I'm not going to lie. Missed some of the game. Is it refs keeping us out the game? Charles, not really, bro. It's been some less than favorable play calling. Jared Goff fumble on the second possession. So we scored our first possession. Jared Goff has also been sacked a handful of times as well. No more Ragnow is why our run offense is suffering a bit this year. The penalties and execution, lack of execution, is going to kill us. Danny says, I'm irritated too. Yeah, J-Mo is irritated for sure. Something doesn't smell right. What's up, Lawrence? Now for melodies and this and that. Crisscross ain't coming wax. Mayfield irritates me. Yeah, Kendall Vildor is actually not playing this game, but he is there. Jorge says, I'm steamed, bro. You know what? I think it could be, too, that we're back at home. You know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't been at home. This the first time. This the only time during the month of October that we'll have a home game. I cannot believe. Like, I'm low key in shock that our TV fried. We'd be perfectly fine if just one more Sewell. Oh, yeah, I see what y'all mean. Brandon Graham is back. He must have been bored out of his mind, bro. All right, we are back. Levante David is up and on the sideline.
For the Lions.
Second down and 14. 6:47 to go. Ball is at the 9-yard line. We're just leaving them in, bro. Jared Goff in the shotgun. Here's the snap. Goff, 3-step drop. Across the middle, complete to Khalif Raymond. He's going to get half of it. It's going to be 3rd down and 7. That's a great play. Khalif almost made a man miss.
Yeah, no,
6:20 to go in the second quarter.
Had 160 yards of offense there in that first quarter.
Dang, we had 160 yards in the first quarter.
Offensively, nor has Tampa Bay.
The Lions need to score every possession.
Done a good job.
David back in on 3rd down and 6.
Finally. Goff, quick. Plenty of time. Goff over the middle. Low, incomplete. There's a flag. Late.
Raymond was the target.
Roughing the passer.
Pass bounced. And the flag in the secondary.
Oh. Here's the call.
Illegal contact. Defense number 35.
First down.
5-yard penalty from the previous spot. Automatic. First down.
That's Jamel Dean, who we have been watching, guilty of illegal contact, and that's first down.
Yeah, let's take a look at it. Yeah, just
we'll take it.
Kind of hold his ground.
We'll take it.
St. Brown kind of runs right through him. I didn't see really what more Jamel Dean could have done with that.
Yeah, Troy, they're going to call that every time because.
All right, here we go.
Dean
first down and 10.
Moved into his path and slid over into his path. That's a foul.
6:01 to go. Here's the snap. Jahmyr Gibbs up the middle. Plenty of room. He gone. He to the crib. 50, 40. I'll run him. 30. He walk it in. Touchdown, Detroit Lions. Let's go. He was waiting on it. 78 yards. Let's go. And the celebration was crazy. The celebration is crazy. It's about Gibbs said, I've been waiting, John. Let's go. It's about, bro, that might be the spark right there. That might be the spark right there, bro.
78 yards for Jahmyr Gibbs.
Bro, the 1A. Let John cook.
Run of the season,
let him cook,
Gibbs
bro.
just reminded the world how fast he is.
And if
let's
you like
go.
Run blocking, you're going to love this when you see it.
Kick is up. Kick is
Who
good.
among us does not?
Hey,
14-0.
I know you
that might be the best run of his career. And that's also the longest. And he ain't even out of breath, bro. He not even out of breath. It's about time. Hey, let Morton cook. Let John cook, bro. You always saying let Brad cook. Let John cook. 78 yards to the crib. I think so, Mike. I think it is. I think it is. I told y'all, man. Listen, he about to be the highest paid running back in the National Football League. So YouTube is already puts me behind. So most of you guys are ahead of me because there's a delay. Even the shortest type of delay that I can put it on, I'm still behind. So you're probably going to see the play before me. Thank you for not spoiling it, bro.
Penei Sewell, the right guard and right tackle. I mean, Penei Sewell, he just moves
Yo,
people in the run
it
game.
was one opening and Jahmyr was gone. And nobody was catching him, bro. That might be the best run of his career. That might be the best. It's definitely the longest, but it might be the best run, bro. Once Dean was not, nobody was catching him. That's crazy.
Sam Laporta, who secured the edge.
What's up, Cletus? Cletus with the super chat says, I cannot wait for J-Mo and Tesla, a.k.a. Vanillatron, to pop off.
It's for those reasons.
You know what, man? I'm going to be real. I need Brad to go to get an edge rusher. Get a quality edge rusher, bro, because I'm looking at this, and I'm saying I like Isaac Tesla, but we 7 games in, and the dude ain't really been used. So it's like, I know we still got Khalif, and that's probably why we signed him, because Khalif Raymond may not be here next year. He may not be here next year. So, all right, and they're going to take a kneel down, and you know what they should have did? They should have painted the end zone black with a blue lion. That would have been fire. If they would have done that. Gibbs going to be a future MVP. We got Zachary, which is a member for 9 months, man. Appreciate that. Yeah, he about to be the highest paid as well. No, nobody touched him. I've seen better from him, but that was mainly a great play. Well, everything about it, bro. The speed, all of it. That's why I said it was the best run, because it was also his longest.
Get the ball down the field.
All right, 5:51 to go in the second quarter. Ball at the 35. Baker in the center. Lions got 266 yards of offense to 36. And it's going to be a gain of 5. Second down and 5.
That's who he banged into on the first carry of the night. This time he just shoves him to the ground in a gain of 6.
Well, we saw the first play of the game when Hallett took a helmet right to the chest. And Rashad,
yeah,
get out of here.
Lawrence says, haven't seen a run like that since Javed Best. I agree. Hey, low-key, it looked like a Javed Best run.
Has really got them playing.
That it low-key did.
As well, when he was a defensive coordinator, this is a tough, physical, aggressive.
All right, 5:15 to go in the second quarter. Second down and 5. Baker in the center. White in the backfield.
Last week against Kansas City.
All right, snap, play action. Baker got time. Airs it out, looking for who? Mike Evans. Nope, incomplete. Incomplete, and Evans is down. Evans is down. He hit the ground real hard, bro. He hit the ground. Dang, bro, it's probably his left. It's probably his left shoulder. That's
Baker Mayfield. He's anticipating what it might be, but Evans has yet to get off the turf.
Working against Rocky Yassin.
Okay, Evans is turning over, but it looks like he might be favoring it. That left side. He landed hard, and Rock landed right on him. He landed right on him, so the weight of the weight of Mike and Rock came down.
To be wondering if he has lost his 12-year vet, 6'5" receiver for another extended amount of time.
Oh,
he made the grab, and then the ball comes out.
Yeah, he lost control at the end. He didn't finish the catch.
The reason it came out was
sounds like he got up, though. The crowd is clapping.
Because he has it, but whatever he injured.
Yeah, it was that right shoulder.
You see immediately he just rolls over.
It had to be the right, because that's
situation. He starts losing control.
Oh no, he's not.
When he hits the ground.
So no, it is his left. Which shoulder is it?
And he eventually pops out. That is an incomplete pass.
He's done. Evans is done.
It is.
Evans is done, bro. He can't even use. Dog, you hate to see this. You hate to see this because he can't even get up. He can't even use his hands to get up. So it is the left shoulder. He can't even get up, bro. Now he's down to one knee. He can't even get up.
Well, this offense, even with this injury-riddled secondary, has had a tough time clicking it into gear tonight as they get Evans back. Abuka left their last game.
All right, he's up now.
With a hamstring strain. He was good to go. And who knows what the injury is with regard to Evans.
Yeah, you can't tell. It could be a left shoulder, a right shoulder.
Could be anything.
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah, you can't tell.
Anything. His
left, he hurt. No, he is in pain for sure.
He's walking off the field, and now.
Dang, bro, you hate to see it. Hey, you know what, Mark? Or 1, 2, 3. I was thinking that too. All right, third down and 5. Ball at the 40. 5 minutes to go in the quarter.
You're kind of reading my mind. They're back into where they were.
Mayfield in the shotgun. One safety back deep. Here's the snap. They bring a rush. Mayfield, get him. Sacked by who? By who? Derek Barnes. Derek Barnes with the sack. All right, so I got a question for you. So that's 2 sacks, all right? Only one is from the D-line. No, none are from the D-line yet, okay? So just hear me out. So what would you do if the Bengals did say, look, we'll part ways with you. We'll part ways with Trey, but we want Derek Barnes. Would you give up Derek Barnes?
By this secondary.
Another punt by Dixon. More of a line drive. Raymond will call it fair catch.
All right, fair catch at the
Rock is
15.
seeing what he's
So we still don't have any from the D-line, though. Brandy says no. Great One says 2 by a linebackers. No Barnes is a Lion. No. Tavion says yes. Zach says easily. No. Okay, why not? Why not? Why would you not do it? Hey, but shout out to Rock you're seeing, bro. I hope Mike Evans is okay. I hope he's okay, man. All right, Detroit, let's go. Let's go. Let's get more points, bro. We want 21 to zip.
We've covered his games, and he's done a good job as someone.
First down and 10. Jared in the shotgun, ball at the 14.
up 14.
All right, here's the snap. Goff back to pass, steps up, dumps it, low catch to Montgomery. He's going to gain 3 yards.
Yeah, guys, Kelvin Shepard, the defensive coordinator for the Lions, he said his message to the secondary this week was this is your opportunity. This could be your one shot, not just to show the Lions.
Chiefs looking like they did in 2021 with Rice back. Hey, Billabong, I've already caught it, bro. I caught it.
To play their game, not worry about anything else other than just going out and competing.
Yeah, Lisa, and it gets back to
Lions got
the job by Brad Holmes.
All right,
the general manager
Goff
Goff fires flag on the play,
to J-Mo.
And a spinning
There's a flag on the play, though.
By Jamison Williams.
That's his first catch.
Fly on that second down throw.
Sounds like it's on Detroit with the crowd booing.
One on the near side and one on the far side.
Yeah, I think one of them.
They might be saying Jamison Williams.
Is going to be called on Jamel Dean. We'll wait and get the call, but
see if the offset.
Pass interference, offense number 1.
Dang.
That penalty is half the distance to the goal. Second down.
Dog.
The other flag, there is no foul.
So they're going to pick up the flag on the foul on the near side.
They
of the
are
field,
cheating, bro.
We think was a call against Jamel Dean, and here's the push off here.
That call, bro. They calling some trash. They calling some, bro. It was a love tap. C-Pool with the super chat. Appreciate you, my man. Says Ford Field has taken a lot of players out.
They picked up the defensive holding because the ball had already been
and that wasn't even a push-off, bro. I've seen Pickens do worse than that.
So the Lions don't get the call.
Second down and 15. 3:15 to go in the second quarter. Goff looking for St. Brown just out of reach. Incomplete. Third down and 15. Bro, they calling some trash, bro. They calling some trash. George Pickens push off every single play. Every play. He barely even touched them, bro.
Against this offense, but right here, down 2 scores, they've got them backed up. This is an opportunity with 3 minutes to play in this half. If they can come up with a stop here on third.
All right, both teams off. 3 timeouts.
Right back to Baker Mayfield with an opportunity to
Lions are 0-18 on third downs of 10 yards or more this season. Goff for shotgun. Here's the snap. Goff batted down, incomplete. Make that 0 for 19. The Lions have not converted a third down of 10. Okay, so here's what I'll say. Okay? We got to figure this thing out. We got to figure this thing out for the second half of the season. This is when you need that mid. You're not throwing to Laporta. If he's going to be the guy, you're not even really playing Isaac Tesla. Think about our offense right now. Who is it? It's like Jahmyr Gibbs, and who else?
Fox hits
Dang.
beauty.
Refs, you suck. They letting them know.
Back inside the 30. He had a little room to run, and he's out.
All right, let's get a pick. Let's get a pick, bro. Look, Let's get a pick. After last week, Mike Evans on the cart. Okay, so Mike Evans, he looked like he done.
Yeah, Joe, we're still waiting on official word. They've been looking at his right shoulder. We'll let you know when we get more, but he is in excruciating pain.
Yeah, I think Evans done for the year. He got the look on his face that he done for the year.
Pain on the sideline. They're finally just carting him off because he was having such trouble even getting off the
Yeah,
field.
he looked
Everyone's
like he
checking
done
on
for
him.
the. It's one of them.
He was telling me right before the game just how excited he was to be back tonight.
All right, first down and dang, bro. His first game back. First down and 10. Baker in the shotgun. Ball at the 38. Looks like Lions going to bring some heat.
Under 3 to go.
And they do.
First half, 3 times.
Throws off his back foot, complete. Is it a fumble? It's a fumble. It's a fumble. Go that way. Go that way. Yes. Let's go.
Is a catch. Subsequent fumble.
Let's go.
First down.
First down, Detroit Lions. Amik Robinson said you can't bury what come from the dirt.
Has a fumble.
Let me see. 1 step, 2 step. Boom. Peanut punched it out. Let's go. Now stop playing with your food and eat them up. Eat them up, bro. This is the best field position we've had all day. Eat them up.
Robertson,
stop playing, bro.
Watch him. He does it constantly.
Let's
and
go.
He's successful on this one. Now, Kelvin Shepard, they brought 6. So as soon as they get the ball, Tampa Bay, Kelvin Shepard gets aggressive.
Let's get this.
Guys. Amik Robertson locked up one-on-one.
Said first seed.
He does a great job punching the football out.
And Amik is on that list with Rocky Yassin.
Hey, prayers up for Mike Evans though, because he had the look of his season being over. He had that look like you know your season over. Come on, dog. Tell Rich Eisen to put some respect on our name, bro.
He really has. And
all right, ball at the 41. Golf under center. Monty in the backfield. 2:43. All 3 timeouts for the Detroit Lions. Snap. Hand off to Monty. Monty up the middle. Making a couple guys miss. He's going to gain 5. They don't have to snap the ball before the 2-minute warning.
Let's go to Laura.
The official word from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers is that Mike Evans is out with a concussion and a shoulder injury.
Oh, snap.
So it's both. You could see
dog, you were right.
Going back to the sideline and the shoulder. So he's out.
They look like they're going to snap it. And they do. Hand off to Monty again. Monty cannot get out. And now Tampa Bay probably will call a timeout. On the other half, I don't like it. Why didn't they just wait? Why didn't they just wait, bro? So it's going to be 3rd down and long. Now we at the 2-minute warning. Now Dan's going to take the points. If we don't get a first, he's going to take the points. Still waiting on that D-line sack. Yeah. What up, Kelly? Still waiting on that D-line sack. If this shows anything, it should show Brad that we need an edge rusher. What up, Raptors? Says, let's go Lions. Let's go Lions. Chuck says, are you sure about that? Sure about what? Yes, we have no sacks from the D-line, bro. And they got 3 people on Hutch. They got 2 people on the lean. Oh, you mean about Dan taking the points? Brad is in his bubble. About taking the points. I feel like we will, Chuck. Only because they get the ball out after halftime. That's it. If they didn't, we wouldn't. What up, Rufus? Appreciate you, bro. Member gang. Said, Amik said, duck your memo, NFL. I'm going to keep punching. Hey, you know what, bro? He did it the right way. He did it the right way. Hey, what y'all think of Mekhi Wingo? What y'all think of Mekhi, bro? I think time is running out. Time is running out for Mekhi, bro. Hey, Lions are regretting getting rid of Tim Patrick. I concur. See, y'all don't like me to say anything because we have Laporta, but you can see that intermediate pass game is missing because we know that St. Brown gonna get it. Like if Goff looking for him, he gonna get it. But what happens when you need to get off him, right? And you need somebody else to step up. Laporta, as far as I know, no targets, no catches. Jamison Williams, he don't have a catch either, right? And the one catch he had got wiped away from a pass interference call. Lions are still missing. I heard a Jets player say yesterday, and I know y'all not going to agree with me, that Josh Reynolds is a mid-wide receiver. And I disagree. The Jets are terrible. Justin Fields is not a quarterback. I think he's a little more than mid. Now, I can't say that I've seen him like that, like I did when he was in Detroit. But you can't, the Jets don't have a quarterback. So,
Well, it has.
all right, Lions, quit playing around. I don't know if we in field. I mean, you know what? Dan's going to go for it. He going to go for it. We too far.
And, Campbell may be thinking 4-down territory.
Goff, back to pass. Oh, it was a low. I just spoke him up. You know what? Jared Goff is frazzled, and they're going to take the points. They're going to take the points. Goff is frazzled, bro, because that was a low pass. Jameson, it was there, but he threw it too low. Goff is spooked. All right, Jakey boy.
58 this season. He's 7 for 9
Wingo says,
overall.
Sheepoos with the super chat says Wingo was drafted, injured, and has always stayed injured. Jakey boy Bates, 7 for 11. Kick is up. Oh, he missed it.
Pulled. No good.
Jake Bates, 7 for 12. Unbelievable, bro. Maybe this will happen when you ain't been home in a month. I think the only time he's played is in the preseason. What the heck, bro? So this is the second. Dang.
Thinking about
all right, Tampa Bay, all 3 timeouts. Baker Mayfield has 25 yards passing off 7 for 13. First down and 10. Still waiting on that D-line sack. Shotgun for Baker. Back to pass. Baker steps up, looking to go deep. Oh! Oh! Oh, give it! Give it to us, bro! Go!
And in that wrestling match at the bottom, they're going to give the catch to Otten.
Woo! Hey, shout out Arthur Millette, bro.
Yeah,
it always goes to the offense.
Like, I thought he might have been able to rip it out, but he was able to hang on. It goes to the offense.
Bro, that's close.
They don't look at it. Would have to be a booth review, and now they may.
Bro, that's close. I think that's us.
Here comes John Hussey. Are they going to look at that?
I think that's us, bro.
Throw was high.
Well, even Cade Otten, you see it's on his shoulder pad, and Mollett was right
play
for him to hang on to that with one hand.
Yo, that's our ball. That's us. That's us, bro. He don't even got a hand on it. That's our ball.
Mollett has the ball.
That's us.
And then after this is when Otten kind of rips it away, but his right arm is in there. And this is interesting, Russell, because the ball was a catch by Cade Otten.
That's us.
That's exactly right, Joe. What they would have to do to reverse this is they would have to prove that Cade Otten did not have control of that ball.
He didn't. Okay, Ansa says with the super chat, appreciate you, bro. Says, I disagree with you somewhat. Would like another DE, but those sacks were caused by pressure up the line, and the linebackers benefited. Okay, answer. So what I'm saying, bro, is I'm saying look past this game. I feel you. I appreciate you. Look past this game, bro. Josh Allen, right? We don't get to do that. Right? If Baker, if we don't get there, we need to be able to win with the front four. That's all I'm saying.
This crowd is
this got to be our ball.
One way or the other. They're either going to cheer.
It's either our ball, bro.
I've seen this on the video
because
about 5 times.
So Millette got hands on the ball.
After review, the defender did intercept.
Let's go! Let's go! Now score! What a play by the practice squad, Arthur Millette.
I didn't think they would.
Yo, what I tell you. Now, if you got both going to the ground, they always go in favor of the offense. But Arthur had hands on the ball. Cade had an arm on it. Hands over arms, baby. Now score. If the Lions don't score, get this, bro.
Did this organization
Let's go.
make the right call with Kelvin Shepard?
Hey, Aaron Glenn over there struggling, bro. And I'm not hating on AG, but AG was stubborn. And look, Kelvin got these boys playing. He got these boys. We got our whole secondary gone. This is the effect of a Liam McNeil. I'm gonna be real. This is what he can do. Delay handoff to Jahmyr Gibbs.
Here's a 1-yard.
Come on, Lions. Stop playing like this, bro. Put the dagger in.
Well, now you're asking this Tampa Bay defense.
Who calls the timeout?
Try to hold up, and if they can't keep
Detroit or Tampa?
Game going in at half.
Oh, they didn't. They let it. See, I don't like this. I don't like this, bro. They playing, bro. Try to kill these fools.
1:20 to go. One of these two sides.
2nd down and 9. Ball at the 47.
We're looking for a timeout potentially after this play. 2nd and 9.
1:10 to go. Snap. Goff. Quick pass. St. Brown open. He's going to be a yard short of the first down, but he does get out of bounds. So now we in 4-down territory. This 4 down, baby. It's going to be 3rd down and 1.
Of a 100-yard first half.
3rd down and 1. Bro, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers got under 100 yards altogether. Amon-Ra got 87 yards. Tesla is in the game right now.
I can only imagine because he's such a competitor. He's such a great player, and in no way should he take fault.
3rd down and 1. Goff under center, tight formation. Gibbs in the backfield. Goff with the sneak, 1st down. That's the Detroit Lions, 1st down. And we're going to call a timeout. He did get it.
31-year-old quarterback.
Dan, call a timeout, bro. Call a timeout.
Yeah, I thought
Thank you.
would have used the timeout there with the new set of downs.
Finally. Let a whole lot of time run off that play clock. Timeout, Detroit Lions. We should have done that with a minute left.
So that's their first.
My parlays are cooked, but at least Lions are doing. Montel Jordan, baby. This is how Detroit does it. Yeah, I take Decker. Hey, you don't ever see what Arthur just did. Decker has settled now. Ned says JMO time. David says this game should be like 40-something to nothing. I'm with you. They try not to let Baker get the ball back. Golf sneak is funny. All right, 1st down and 10, 46 seconds. Ball at the 48. Snap. Goff under pressure, sacked, and got destroyed. Got destroyed. So that's 3 sacks. He got straight obliterated. Dan, call a time. He got straight. Laporta didn't even chip him or nothing, bro. He didn't even chip him or nothing. He just ran straight past him. Blind side. Wait for Goff to see it at the end. He was able to kind of absorb the hit.
And then this time he brings Tyke Smith, who has been really good as one of those
what
guys
up, Brent?
coming out of the secondary.
What up, bro?
When he has rushed the passer.
That is a loss of 9 and the 3rd sack tonight for Tampa Bay's defense. And
so how many sacks do we have total in this game? 5 or 6? So now Detroit calls their 2nd timeout. You know what? Lions going to have to draft somebody on the offensive line. Tim, don't. Come on, bro. What are you talking about?
Great job defensively.
On
Goff.
2nd down.
Picked. Dang.
Intercepted. And it's Dean.
Dang. And that's going to be Tampa Bay's ball. That's Jared Goff's 3rd interception. So now each team has a takeaway apiece. Yeah, that's on Goff 100%. Yeah, Goff need to settle down. Raymond was open. Khalif Raymond was open under. I know what he was trying to do, but Khalif was open. He should have thought, yeah, he should have threw it to Khalif. Khalif might have had a better chance. But who was that? Dean? Dean was all over it, bro. He was all over it.
Flat route that would have opened it up, but just
21 seconds. All 3 timeouts. Can we get it back?
The team's now trading turnovers. 2 turnovers in this half by
Baker.
each side.
Dump
Shepard
off.
with a nice catch and a dive for a first down.
And Baker
And
calls a
is
timeout.
taken with 14 seconds left.
They're in his career field goal range. 14 seconds on the game clock. Detroit needs to settle down. Their defense is playing phenomenal. They need to settle down. First time home in a month. First time home in October. Settle down. The crowd is in it. The defense is in it. Offense got to settle down, bro. They got to settle down. This game should be busted open.
Down 14, a chance for points.
They do get the ball back the second half. This is the first play for the Buccaneers in Lions territory all game.
Been across midfield on offense.
Defense is playing lights out.
And on
Baker
first down,
under pressure. Throws on the run.
throw, and that's Ted
Catch.
Johnson who makes the catch. Down
And they tell him to get. Did he fumble?
and a timeout taken by Tampa.
Told him to get down, and they call their second timeout.
Laughlin out.
They had to tell him to get down. They had to tell him to get down because he was still trying to make a play. Yeah, they got to settle down, bro. He's going to miss the field goal. That'd be perfect. Defense is playing lights out. Amit tried to punch it out again. Here we go.
And then they get the timeout called. So if, great job defensively by Tampa Bay, the interception by Dean. If they come away with points here, this is big.
And they get the ball to start the second half. 53-yard try by McLaughlin.
All right. Snap, hold, kick. It's going to be good. He got it. He got it. That's going to be the half. A horrible. The offense is not it today, bro. Not it today. Lions got to get it together on offense, man. This game should be wide open. The Buccaneers do get the ball to start the second half. The offense was rolling. Like, you take Jahmyr Gibbs' runaway, it just doesn't look the same. It doesn't look the same, but we'll be back. Enjoy halftime, ladies and gentlemen. Lions 14, Tampa Bay 3 at the half. And Tampa Bay gets the ball back to start the second half. I'll see you after halftime. All right. Welcome back. Hope you enjoyed halftime. I am in the process of doing a few things. So, forgot I was listening to the stream. Tampa Bay has possession to start the second half. I believe that the Lions are going to finish this game. The defense is playing lights out. Offense just got to get it together. Kick is away. It's going to be fielded from the 10-yard line, 20, 25, 30. Tackled at the 33-yard line. Looks like, and that's where the Tampa Bay Buccaneers will take over. Here's Dan Campbell.
Tonight, what do you think about the effort you've seen from the guys who are playing?
Well, they're playing their tails off right now. I mean, those guys are getting in there. They're doing exactly what we said. Just get in there and challenge. Man,
Detroit has 19 straight wins when leading at halftime.
And let those guys in front of you just raise a little hell, and they're doing that right now.
With the way Baker Mayfield has been playing this season, no lead is safe. So what do you want to see from your offense when you get the ball back?
Listen, we just got to convert on a third down. That's it. That or stay out of third down, because that's where we're having success. We just get our first conversion on third down, we'll move it up and down the field. But look, that's a good defense, and we're close.
All right, thank you, Coach.
Dan, don't hold him up, bro. All right, I'll be right back. Let me know what's going on in the chat. I'll be right back. All right, I'm gonna have to run upstairs again. You know, oh, shoot, I keep forgetting I'm listening to my own stream so I can. All right, Tampa Bay is not gonna go away. We knew that already. First down and 12-17 to go in this third quarter. Offense got to get it together, man. A big 78-yard run by Jahmyr Gibbs is really the difference in this game. Ball at the 36-yard line. Baker Mayfield handed to White, and White is going to get 2 yards. Oh,
Take a look. Right,
they're saying he fumbled.
Tampa Bay's ball that
The ruling on the
Rashad
field
White
is
was
the
down.
runner's forward progress was stopped.
Well, if they're going to call forward progress, as Barnes made the hit, then eventually ripped it out. O'Connor throws a punch in there too.
I mean, look at this.
Oh, they are working. Dang. Derek Barnes literally ripped it away from White. Barnes ain't playing, bro. Call stands. Second down and 9. Baker Mayfield, they're going to
rule forward progress.
false start. Ooh-wee. They better be, hey, they just saved Baker Mayfield life. They just saved his life, bro, because Hutch came unblocked. I think it's a good no challenge because that would have been hard to overturn. But they called that forward prop. But Derek Barnes, before the play was over, just ripped the ball away from him. He just took it from him. But they said forward progress was stopped. Second down and 14. 11-15 to go in the third quarter. Barnes is playing lights out, bro. He really is. If Brad just go ahead and get a pass rusher, we might be able to do it. Ball at the 40. Baker Mayfield in the shotgun. I'm looking at the wrong screen. Batted down, incomplete. It's going to be third down and 14. Hey, look, defense playing lights out. Defense is playing lights out, bro. If the offense can come out and match the defense's intensity, this game we'll put this game away. Hey, Derek Barnes with a bat down, bro. The dude is playing phenomenal right now. Right now, man, I got to give like player of the game to Derek Barnes, bro. All right, third down and 14. All right, ball at the 40. Here's the snap. They bring 4. Mayfield steps up, cross the middle. He is going to get a completion, but he's going to be short. Now, if you're the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, it's going to be fourth down and short. Do you take the points or do you go for it? And they're going to keep the offense on the field. They're going to keep the offense on the field, bro.
And the offense will stay out there as they get a couple of extra tight ends and a lineman in the huddle for Tampa Bay.
All right, 10:30 to go in the third quarter. Fourth down and 2. Crowd, do your job, man.
Great job by Tez Johnson. I mean, a young receiver catches the football, immediately gets up the field to at least give
Baker under center. I'm feeling the sneak.
Dan Feeney
Here's
in
the snap. They give it to White. He gets enough for a first down. He gets enough for a first down, and I'll be right back. to go for 2. Yo, this is big. Baker steps up. Incomplete, baby. What, is that Millette again, bro? Hey, who is that? Who is? Whiteside. Bro, that's huge. That's huge. All right, I'm back. I want to say thank you to everybody in the chat, man. Thank you for being over here. It's really tough to compete with and I keep doing this. It's really tough to compete with, some other channels, you know what I'm saying? But I have to keep reminding myself that they don't have the community that we do. We've only broken 1,000 like one time. Now the streams have been better than they've been the past couple of years. But, and I know eventually I'll get up there too, but it's still frustrating at the same time because you never see that person leave their basement. You never, ever see them. You don't see them at no games. You don't see them anywhere. Okay. All right. Everybody in the chat, this is what's going to happen. Now, I hear that you guys are saying that we need a pass rush. I've been saying that. Baker Mayfield is playing MVP levels coming into this game. We're not going to be able to handle a Josh Allen go through the gauntlet of the best teams in the NFC. You think that Matthew Stafford, as old as he is going to let us rush our linebackers? He's not. We are familiar with that dude. So Brad needs to see. We have no sacks from the D-line. That has always been my point. Aleem is changing the game. AQM, nowhere. Hutch, I don't want to hear it. The dude leads the team in sacks. If you lead the team in sacks and you have 6, like Hutch will get 1 by the time the day is over. He'll get 1. The D-line has to be able to get to the quarterback. That's the end of it, period. You see the LA Rams, they had 7 sacks yesterday. A few of them came from the D-line. You got to be able to get to the quarterback. But this turnover or this incomplete to keep this a touchdown game is huge. That is huge. One thing I can say about Todd Bowles, man, is he'll go for it. He'll do stuff like this. I'm the believer that you never go for the 2-point conversion until you need it. All right, here we go. Jacob Sailors. And he's going to, big hit at the 28-yard line. You never go for 2 unless you absolutely have to. We're waiting now on the offense to get it together. If you take Jahmyr Gibbs' monster runaway, this is a 1-point game. No, I mean the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in the lead. Offense got to get rolling. We got Anna D with the syndicate member 5 months. You're less than a month away from your badge and from your helmet. Says, don't forget to like the stream and go Lions. Appreciate that. And I will see if I missed any super chats while I was away.
Story of family. He's still in touch with his.
First down and 10. Goff under center. Hand off to Jahmyr. And Jahmyr is looking to break another one. Is going to gain 7 yards. It's going to be second down. They're probably going to give him 6. All right, let me see. Viewer activity. Did I miss anything while I was gone? No. We just had the Samuel membership says still no pass rush, Derek. Hey, you already know. Second down and 5.
You know, what an impressive young man he is. And he is.
Here's Goff with the snap. Play action. Goff under pressure. Gets it to, is that Laporta?
That is the first time that
Laporta for a gain of 3 is going to be third down. You know what I got to say.
I told you. What did I tell you? Didn't I tell you? 'Cause I told you. And when did I tell you? A long time ago. And what did I say will happen when I told you? Exactly what just happened.
If you're wondering what happened to the field, I had to get rid of it. So I got to come up with something new. Third down for the Detroit Lions. 7:32 to go in the third quarter. Monty in the game, Goff under center. Here's the snap. They play fake it to Monty. Got a wide open Laporta. Love the play. No, that's Brock Wright. Brock Wright for a first down. And that's the Detroit Lions' first down. That looked like a Ben Johnson play. Where's Davenport? Davenport is on injured reserve, ladies and gentlemen. His 21-day window has not been open yet. So he is still at least 3 weeks away. I think it'll be open after the bye week. Him and DJ Reed, DJ Reed.
They got the ball to Brock
All right, here we go. Sorry about that. Detroit actually has the ball. Jameer Gibbs in the game. First down and 10, 6:50 to go in the third quarter. Here's the snap. They pitch it to Jameer. Jameer up the middle, big run. First down and more. J-Mo out there blocking. Takes a hit on the legs. Get up, Big J. Get up, Big J. One thing about when you out there blocking, bro, you are susceptible to friendly fire. J-Mo out there blocking, had the block on the outside, the left side, opened up a big hole for Jameer. It is Jameer's day. It is Jameer's day, man. Got to keep feeding him. I know y'all want to see Monty carry the rock, but it's Jameer's day. You keep feeding the beast. That's what you do.
Not up front, but in the back end.
Laporta just had a catch. First down and 10. 6:10 to go in the third quarter. Ball at the 36. Goff under center. Hand off to Gibbs. Gibbs again is going to gain about 4 yards. Check this out. CMC had a big game. Bijan Robinson had 200 and some yards last week, right? I told y'all that Jameer was feeling some type of way. He ready to eat too, bro. And you know it don't help that Bijan went ahead of him.
Turn him out with it.
He has outgained the Buccaneers.
Jameer Gibbs has 130 on the ground, 54 in the air. The Buccaneers in total have 130 yards. They are missing Mike Evans, who's probably done for the season. Went out with a shoulder injury and a concussion. 5:30 to go in the third quarter. Second down and 7. Jameer in the game. Back to pass. Dump off to Jameer. He got a blocker. Let's go. First down, 20. 15. Let's go. Oh, he got tripped up, and the Detroit Lions are in the red zone. Bro, he could sniff it. He could sniff it, bro. He was right there. Panay was out there blocking, bro. Out there, but he missed. He missed the dude. He look. Panay was. He whiffed. He whiffed. Oh, he should have blasted him. Oh, not the here we go. Hand off to Gibbs. Gibbs up the middle. Spins off a dude. Touchdown, Detroit Lions. Touchdown. Hey, did you hear the here we go? Did Jared just do the here we go, bro? Ain't no way. Ain't no way we did the here we go, bro. Jameer Gibbs with the spin at the goal line. I told y'all, listen, don't worry. The Detroit Lions are winning this game. They're not going to give it up. They're going to win this game. That's a big deal. Jameer Gibbs is the offense. Now, if this can settle down and open up the deep pass, I got to see J-Mo with a catch, bro. I got to see J-Mo with a catch. Jameer Gibbs a dog, bro. I told y'all he going to be the highest paid running back in the NFL. Extra point is up. It's good. Jameer Gibbs, if Panay Sewell just whiffed, he was running so strong. Yellow, what is you talking about, bro? Yellow, what is you talking about? Indigo, I'm sipping on some Diet Pepsi. What you mean with the play? Wait, what about the play call? What am I saying? What did I say? What did I say? What did I say? I said that Panay Sewell whiffed on the block. What did I say about the play call? Oh, you saying more? I'm about to say, bro. How's Aleem McNeil doing? He ain't got no sack, but he is creating havoc. Y'all, listen, y'all got to disclaim when you talking in the chat, because I can only read it. Like, I can only read what you say. So if I feel like you coming with heat, I'm going to come with heat back. Appreciate that, Raptor. That's my bad. That's my bad. I can only go by what I see. So when you're a YouTuber, bro, you always on defense. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, fire, ask questions later. Jared Goff looked like an NPC. I think, honestly, Jahmyr Gibbs, they using him for the speed. I think they're using him for the speed. What is that song you were listening to when I told you I was going to, oh. All right, so you talking about, oh, man. This right here?
You're freaking, I know. You're freaking, I show. Freaking, they told me you was a freak.
Inside joke. Inside joke. Okay, so that comes from R&B Money. R&B Money podcast. Their very first episode. It's a show hosted by Tank and Jay Valentine. Their very first episode had Jamie Foxx. They go way back with Jamie Foxx. So, all right, no pause necessary. Tank has a song called. It's called My Freak. It's in the comment section. I mean, it's called My Freak. So that's where that comes from. So it's an inside joke from last year. Yeah, this that old fashioned Diet Pepsi, bro. The one you got to sip on. No, so the song, hey, Judah, the song is from Tank's. I think it's from Tank's first album. It's the one where he on. It's the one where he on the cover with no shirt on. But it's called My Freak. But that sample is from R&B Money podcast. Jahmyr Gibbs showing Panay Sewell some love. Hey, I be seeing these chicks on the sideline, bro. They be side-eyeing these players, bro.
And their offensive line coach, Hank Fraley, we've known him a long time.
All right, from the goal line to the 20, runs backwards. Why is St. Oh, I thought that was St. Brown, bro.
Just to the 21.
I thought that was St. Brown on special teams, bro. Reading Rainbow says stop complaining. Okay, Reading Rainbow, who are you talking to? Hey, Alex, why was I thinking the same thing, bro? I was thinking the same thing. I'm going to tell you what I think it is. I think it's the fact that, like I'm going to be real. It looked like the team is galvanized, is what I think it is. I think that's what it is. Like, they know what they playing for. But, I mean, I thought it said 14. All right, here we go. First down and 10, 4:31 to go in the third quarter. Baker Mayfield play action. Dumps it off. Amik Robinson blows it up, tries to peanut punch it out of there. Second down.
Last week against Kansas City, and I know it was a disappointing
100%
loss,
stud.
they were in man coverage doing the things.
Hey, Barnes unlocked the new gear for sure.
There wasn't a lot of places for Patrick Mahomes to go.
Hey, Reading Rainbow, you a sucker, bro. Let me see when you created your channel. You's a sucker. Let me make sure. Hold on. Let me make sure you talking junk first, because I'll be missing stuff. Second down and 9. So this channel 6 months old. Delay handoff to White, and White is going to it's going to be third down. It's going to be third down.
That gain of 7 could have been.
Get your hands up, ladies and gentlemen. If you're in your room watching the game, you got to do this. Oh, you a Bears fan? No what? Hey, Bears fans got to pay the toll. I thought you knew, bro.
3rd and 3.
Dennis, 100%. Third down and 3. 3:10 to go in the third quarter. Baker Mayfield in a shotgun. Here's the snap. They got 2 people on Hutch. Incomplete. And, hey, that's ball game. That's ball game, bro. Lions came to play. That is ball game. They got 2 people on Aiden Hutchinson every single play.
Coverage you see and just lay it, and he's not.
Hey, so Reading, you be repping. First of all, why are you here? Secondly, you got to pay, bro. So what we gonna do is, you got to pay the troll toll, bro. I don't know what you thought. All right, the punt is away.
Obviously can't afford to lose anything.
And out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Chicago Bears fans, you got to pay the troll toll. Am I drinking? Yeah, this some Diet Coke, bro. Excuse me. Rock, you see him might have pulled his hammy? Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Bro, Jerry Jacobs. We might be signing him. Jerry Jacobs might be signing. There's a flag on the play.
Yeah, they start running out of bodies. It's one thing to go with guys who are inexperienced, but you just
Yeah, we're gonna have to, bro. We might go get Chase Lucas. Is Chase Lucas still in the practice squad?
Secondary is down its entire week 1 starting group to begin this game, and you would never know.
All right, here's the call.
With how they've played.
Especially against an offense and a quarterback that really has been red hot.
Still waiting for the call.
A member of the kicking team went out of bounds on his own. That is a 5-yard penalty.
Okay, that's
Detroit
us.
is elected to enforce that foul from the succeeding spot. First down, timeout.
So we'll take a break in a 12.
Might be a cramp. I hope it is, bro. Yes, we still have Flowers. He actually was elevated for today, his second elevation. Emmanuel Mosley not in the league. No, is Fuller in? As far as I know, I have not seen Fuller. Let me know if we have, if you've seen him. Yes, Z retired. He retired. Naughty Go says, I said before, this D-line is getting crazy pressure. If we do trade for another edge rusher or rushing linebacker, the defense will be true game records. I agree, Naughty, but it has to be the right one. Yes, Rocketson was limping off the field. The H1 says these guys have to drink water. Rock need water. He needs some pickle juice. I hear pickle juice stops cramping. Man, what's up with the secondary, though? They be tensing up. I mean, they always running full speed. These new secondary players have been balling. I'm impressed. Absolutely. Why didn't we re-sign Zadarius? I don't know. Like you said, D, I agree. Brad Holmes probably knew Z was looking to retire. Okay, see, Ryan, I disagree. Oh, shoot. He had this in the locker room. I don't think he was. I don't think that he knew that. To be honest with you, if I'm Zadarius, right, my girlfriend is here. I wanted to be here. I'm not really in Philly. He wasn't that guy. Think about it. If you're Zadarius Smith, right? Your girl is in Detroit. You put down in the short time you was here. Like, he was already dating Cash Doll before he came. He got traded. So it just worked out. So you put your roots down here, kind of, you know what I'm saying? Your girl is here. You really thought you was going to be here. And then, like, we love that dude. To me, I feel like if Zadarius was still in Detroit, he would still be playing. Philly is a whole different beast. Philly is a different beast. WWW Syndicate. Wait a minute, Brandy. What? Wait, no. I didn't hear about the breakup. Yeah, Judah, that's good. We should be more than that, though. A week from today is my anniversary. Not my marriage anniversary, the anniversary of this channel. This channel will be 4 years old a week from today. Demo going nowhere? What do you mean, like getting traded? Cash don't even stay in Michigan. She lives in Georgia. I thought she was here, Laquita. I don't know, bro. They saying they broke. I don't know. I thought they were still together. They decided to be quiet this time. They stopped following each other. Oh.
Starting at
all right, Golf under center. Oh, no. Golf. Pump fakes. Rolls out. Get it. Throws it out of bounds. Woo-wee. Second down and 10. Wait for Jared Goff to get out of a predicament.
Let's check in with Lisa.
Well, Joe, Rock Yacine just went back to the Lions locker room. Earlier in this quarter, Yacine was out of the game. He got some medical attention. You could tell over here on the sideline that he was in some discomfort, but he walked it off and convinced trainers that he could go back into the game. He did that, but then when you saw him just come out of the game, he got some attention over here on the sideline, got some oxygen, and again, now back in the locker room.
Yeah, he not coming back. Second down and 10. Hand off to Monty. And Monty's going to get 2 yards. It's going to be third down and long. Ryan with the super chat says, Bradley Mathias, Jerome Cornelius, Leonardo Holmes. Absolutely. Somebody said that I should add Leonardo to it. He just said he looks like a Leonardo. So I said, okay. And the D says, woo. Who can we get by the deadline? Jaden Davis.
With Mike Evans missing
Kayvon
time
Thibodeau.
coming back, but you sure see a lot
All right,
of
third down and
hamstring
8.
injuries.
Third down and 8.
Goff in the shotgun, Monty in the game. Ball at the 32, 2:05 to go. Here's the snap, Goff back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. Complete for a first down, baby. That's a Detroit Lions first down. He caught it behind the sticks. That is a first down. You better give it to him. That's a Detroit Lions first down. Let's go. Check this out. This season, which is hard to believe, the Detroit Lions do not have a third down and 10 or longer conversion. That is insane to me. We've played 7 games, and the Detroit Lions do not have a third down conversion over 10 yards. First down and 10, 1:30 to go in the third quarter. Goff under center, snap, pitch it to Monty. And Monty is going to gain 6 yards as we approach the 1-minute mark in the third quarter.
More Instagram post about you tired after hot yoga. I'm going to delete the
You're
app.
going to get one tomorrow.
No.
Yeah.
Rashad says, bring out the belt.
By the way, I'm speaking for everybody over 40 that's home watching this that's tried to open it up and run with their kids or something. And I'm surprised you haven't pulled one since you've got 7-year-olds.
This tells you how involved I am.
Second down and 5, Goff
Second
under
down
center.
and 5. Montgomery stays in the game.
Play action, Goff, plenty of time, dumps it off to Laporta again, and Laporta is going to be just short of a first down. It's going to be third down and super short as they're starting to lean on a little bit more. Under 40 seconds to go in the third quarter.
Torn ligament in his left thumb, and once he proved to
Brandy, it's Melvin Bradley, Matthias Jerome, Leonardo Cornelius, or Cornelius Leonardo Holmes. That's what it is. Because the order matters. The order matters.
Still let him play.
All right, 10 seconds on the play clock, 17 on the game clock. Third down and 2. Lions need a first down.
In his vicinity, that he could not only make a play on the ball, but catch it.
Snap, hand off to Monty. Monty is not going to get it, and that's going to be the end of the third quarter. Dan Campbell is going to go for this. Dan Skipper was in the game. They're going to go for this. It's 2. Dan Campbell's going to go for this. Let me know if you like the call or not. I'm pretty sure he's going to go for it. I did not know they was making another Air Buddy, bro. That's crazy. Yeah, if you're too far ahead, you can pause the video. You can pause the video. Alex says, love watching you, but I'm on stream. And I'm on the stream and so far behind, I'm going to have to call it for now. Sorry about that. Ned says not at the 50. Okay. I think we going for it. I think we going to go. I mean, defense is playing lights out, but I think we going to go for it. It's too. It ain't even a yard. Chris, not sure. David says fake punt. I think coach going to go for it. Yeah, hey, look. Campbell going to go for it. Okay, Isaac Tesla gets a touchdown. Remember I said at the beginning. Notable says don't. Brady says give it to Demo. Crawford says punt. What up with J-Mo? Bro, teams have been locking J-Mo. They've been accounting for J-Mo. J-Mo is like the Hutch of wide receivers. Robert says 100% he goes. We need a small call. You know what I would love to see? I would love to see John Morton put that call in that Joe Flacco ran. Rashard, I am not going to watch the Seahawks game. Well, you know what? I probably will, but we got the post-game show, and then I got to take a shower and all that stuff, and then I'll probably watch it after that. How you have a game at 10 o'clock, bro? You're like a drink. 2. Hey, truly, I think they go for it. And I only say that because Mike Evans is down, right? Emeka Ibuka hasn't done anything. Your run game, they might have 125 yards, so I think they go for it. Yeah, Age, I agree. We got Ryan, recruit, and the offense is still on the field. I told y'all, bro. Says every time our D-line get hurt, we add a name to Brad.
They get a short field.
All right, here we go. Goff under center. 4th down and 1.
Gibbs
Snap. They give it to. They pitch it to Gibbs. They try to do the same play. Ah, got it. He got it, bro. He got it. Bro. He got that. That's a first down. Yes.
They had multiple.
What the heck, bro?
Gibbs down after that pitch by
Hey, Gibbs said, "Get off me."
And the first guy
Yo.
That's the toughness
What a play. What a play, bro.
This is all him because he is short there. Of the
Let's go.
4 guys.
I told y'all.
Hit on him, and he just
St. Brown with the assist. Ball at the 49. 1st down and 10. Goff under center. They got to be looking for J-Mo. Dumping off to Khalif. Big hit. Gain of 3. I think right there they was trying to set up J-Mo. Bro. Naughty says never call that again. You know what the problem? The thing is, Naughty, they called it like 3 games ago. They called that against the Baltimore Ravens. Bro. Tampa getting class. And that is not the right term. It's not the right term. 2nd down and 8.
And he just hasn't been able to find a guy the last
Goff,
times they've run those concepts.
hand off to Monty. Monty up the middle. Gain of about 3. No, bro. Clap. Nope. Clap is because all you see is videos about claps. So you can't use it. J-Mo locked up. I'm only just beginning. They need to stop getting away from what works. I know they want Monty to get touches, but Gibbs is working. I think they're trying to keep him fresh. 3rd down and 6. Goff killing the play. Ball at the 45 in Bucks territory. 13 minutes to go. Goff back to pass. Under pressure. Incomplete. And he about to go for it again. No, Goff coming off the field. Goff, are they going a field goal or a punt? What we doing?
Quickly as possible, see if they can't make a play, and it worked. He's been very strategic on when
this is a 2-score game, ladies and gentlemen. It's a touchdown, a 2-point conversion. They're going to punt this thing.
As far as what he's going to do blitzing as opposed to what the offense has shown they can't handle.
All right, punt is away.
End over end punt by Fox.
Fair catch at the 10. And that's where the Tampa Bay Buccaneers will take over. What's up, Dan? Says not happy with the offense. Yeah, the offense is struggling, man. Gilbert says that 4th and 2 meant nothing. Well, more time off the clock. These play calls is killing me. No, Lions going to win this game. Hey, but you know what, man? The NFL is so crazy. It's all over the place. It's all over the place this year. It's crazy, man. Hey, Kelly, he on my fantasy team. He messing up my fantasy team. If I need to check. What's up, monkey? Cameron, stop it, bro. What are we talking about? Golf Sunday? No. Come on, man. Do some research before y'all start talking. Golf is like, stop with all that. Golf is like phenomenal against the blitz, so stop. Bulge love blitzing. But he got to have some, his receivers got to help him out. We dropped to the number 2 offense after the KC game. Yeah, we did. But you know what, Brandy? I don't really mind because when we went to the NFC Championship game, we were like the number 3 offense. So I'm not really concerned. I'm more concerned with the defense. Like, we know the offense can put up points. I'm going to tell y'all what we missing, man. We missing that intermediate receiver. We still don't have it. I mean, just think about it. Jamison Williams has no catches this game. He has no catches this game. And we still got 21 points. Nobody's acting like the Bucs are scrubs. What are you talking about? Mariners aren't going to the World Series. I know the NFL, they mad about that, bro. The World Series game, what is this, game 6 or 7? And a late game from the NFL. Game 7? Oh, you was responding to the chat. Okay, my bad. The Bucks are 5-1. How are they, Scrubs? Yellow says everyone had Bucks at power rankings. Well, if Detroit holds on to win this game, then Detroit will be. No doubt about it. Which they will. They will win this game. All right, here we go. Defense is into it, man. Crowd is into it. All right, 13:06 to go in the game. Ball at the 11. Baker in the shotgun. Here's the snap. Baker, quick pass to Otten, and that's going to be a first down. See, this is when the secondary is going to be tested. Rock Ya-Sin trying to get back out there because I feel like the Detroit Lions are going to play soft. I think they're going to play soft, and they got to be careful here, man. They got to be careful because they got to be careful.
Anticipated as well, so he got to meet Robertson to bite on the shallow route, got it in there.
Rock Ya-Sin is on the sideline.
First down and 10. 12:30 to go. Play action. Baker, no pressure at all. Wide open, too high, incomplete. Zero pressure, bro. No pressure at all. Giants been playing like their lives depended on it. Kelly, and they might just giving us Kayvon Thibodeau. Because I think Trey's off the table now. I think it's only going to be a handful of pass rushers available, and I hope Brad pulls the trigger. I hope he pulls the trigger, bro. Second down and 10. 12:25 to go in this game. Baker in the shotgun, ball at the 31. I mean, we got, like, just random dudes in the secondary. 3 seconds on the play clock. They just get it off. Here comes the blitz. Quick pass complete. Tackle, and it's going to be 3rd down and 4.
That's Howard, the first-year safety who came up to make the stop at the gain of 6.
I just kind of feel like, take a look at Josh Lazard putting this together, and there's no doubt, everyone knows it's a Buccaneers fan.
3rd down and 4. I feel like the Buccaneers might be one drive away from 4-down territory. 11:50 to go in this game. Texans, Seattle popping off at 10. Shotgun for Baker. Crowd is into it. Ibuka in motion. Looks like they bringing some heat. They only bring, it is a flag, which means it's going to be, it is incomplete, but the flag, though.
But a flag at the start, it's an illegal shift.
Yes.
Against Tampa Bay.
Yes. Penalty decline. That's a
illegal shift, offense, 2-minute motion that did not get set. That penalty is declined.
4th down.
4th down.
Let's go.
4th down. That pass was
they going for it.
By Mayfield. Ibuka had a shot.
They going.
I'm not sure if that ball was tipped.
That's the only thing I wonder about. I don't think it was. This ball I thought was thrown perfectly. Yes, yeah, sure was. Yeah, it definitely was. It was right side. Who once again makes a big play.
Let's go. Let's go. 4th down and 4. Baker in the shotgun. All right, here's the snap. 4-man rush. Baker under pressure. Steps up. Dumps it. Complete. Sure, he dropped it. He dropped it. He dropped it. That's incomplete. No. That's incomplete, bro. They're trying to cheat.
His knee was down.
They're trying to cheat.
The arm.
That's
if it's not, then they've got a decision.
That was Cade Otten. Let's see where he is on the field here. Knee is down now.
Right there. That's short. He's short. You can see it.
Going on the field is a catch and then a fumble.
What?
By rule, on 4th down, only the fumbler can advance the ball. The fumbler did it, though, get past the line to gain. It is a 1st down.
What? What? Hey, Oh, no.
Down for Tampa Bay as they stay alive.
Dog. What?
Somehow Russell Yerk is going to have to decipher this. I didn't think that was a fumble, by the way. It looked like he was down.
Dog, throw the
I
flag,
agree,
Dan.
Joe. It is a catch because he has control at 2 feet down and he performs a football move. But the knee is down and he reaches the ball. It looks like just at or maybe just short of the line
Dan,
when he's down.
throw the
It
flag.
has to be a coach's challenge, though, because the ruling on the field was not a turnover.
And
Oh.
you could see Dan Campbell screaming
He
for
can't-
John Hussey to come over.
He can't
I
challenge.
would expect a challenge. But I agree with you, Joe. I did not think it was a fumble either.
So they gave him forward progress and enough for a first down, and that keeps Tampa Bay alive.
Dan,
Here comes
throw
the
it, baby.
challenge.
Dan, throw the flag.
I think it's
Throw
just
the,
a
throw
challenge.
the flag. Let's go.
But remember,
He's short.
the call on the field is that he got the line to gain.
He
the
is
first
short,
down.
bro.
And every look we've had shows it is
They're
awfully
trying to
close.
cheat. I'm telling you, man, if y'all single, go to a game. Get season tickets and go to a game. Go to a game, bro. Don't be creepy. Be gentleman-like. NFL sending a message to the Lions. Something, bro. Appreciate the super chat. He's short. He is short. Because the knee down, and you can see the line. He's short, bro. He is short. He is short of the first down. No, he did not. Hey, Kelly, I always get a headache. I always get a headache. I got to get a headache. Look, the real test is waking up in the morning with one. If you're a Lions fan, you should have a headache every game. You should have a headache every single game. Look, stop leaving up to the refs. So short, 0 possessions, that's wild. His knee was down before the. You know what the perfect thing is, though? Is that you can see that the line, the first down is like right at a line. The dude is short, bruh. He is short. It's really close, but he's short. Ned said stop sports betting. I agree. Is he short or did he not catch the ball? He caught the ball, but his knee was down right before the first down. Yeah, if you don't have a headache every Lions game, I don't know what to tell you. No headphones, no headache, no love for the team. Don't spoil either. Don't let me know if he's short, bro. It's 15 inches. Can they look at the short? Yes. Yes, they can look. No, Rail. They're saying that he did complete, but they're looking to see if he got the spot. Hey, if I sports betted, I'd be cold. My eyes a little, hey, that's because I'm sleepy, Indigo. I'm sleepy, that's all. She smiled at me on the subway, but she was with another man. I'm sleepy, that's all. We're not going to get far without a pass rush, though. Well, that's 100%. 100%. I'm always sick. What's up, Alante? What's up, big dog? It's been a minute, man. It's been a minute, man. How you doing? The challenge is if he completed the catch. What is he talking about? No. What's up, TKO? Won't you change your name, bro? Come on, man. Come on. He's short. You can see it. And my thing is freezing. What's the...
With the 2 steps and then going to the ground. Then, after making that call, here's the catch. They called John Hussey back over to the monitor, and now they're looking at where the ball was placed, which is close. We all think he was just short of first down yardage.
He is short.
In the booth.
They're trying to cheat.
And again, the initial call that John Hussey just said was that the catch was made. Here's the next call.
After a second look, it is determined that the receiver was actually short.
Let's go! Let's go!
It will be Detroit's ball.
John, you a hussy. John, you a hussy, bro. Let's go.
Give Detroit back their challenge
And give me my...
and their timeout.
Let's go. Hey, they tried to cheat us again.
They get it right. We believe the ball's sideways. Had it been
Yeah, had it been pointed, that would have been.
Story, but he's got to get to the 41. And his knee is down.
And the knee down, and you can see. Shout out to the cameraman too.
The
They always trying to cheat, bro. Let's go, Baker. Shout out to Rich Eisen. Always talking junk, bro. From London. He's in London, still talking mess. Now put some points on the board.
Ball down, or where he was when the tackle was made, and they determined that he's short of first down yardage, and it's the Lions' ball.
That's why John Hussey is the referee. They got to trot him back out and correct the call.
His last name is Hussey, by the way. That's why I said you a Hussey. He technically is a Hussey, right? John, you a Hussey. John Hussey. First down at 10. Detroit Lions. Hey, Tom Bowles, he always looked like he got to go to the bathroom, boy. He was like I be trying to hold it in, man. This how you look. You be like, man, is a bathroom close or something? Don't he always look like you got to go to the bathroom or something? It's crazy.
From New York.
What up,
We'll
Andrew?
One last look, and the question is, where's the ball when his knee is down?
Yeah, that brother said after a second look.
It's right there. It's so close.
Yeah, it's close. It was close. Hey, let's put this game away right here.
Great effort by Cade Otton, and now Detroit's ball. That was a
First down and 10, ball at the 40. Let's get J-Mo in this game.
11 and a half to go.
Well, they just got to make a stop.
Pitch it to Gibbs. Gibbs up the middle, and he's going to get nothing. It's going to be second down. Hey, they playing soft, bro.
Who's got a career-high 217 yards in this game.
I don't like when bro, air it out. Air it out, bro.
At the end of that play.
Who's down? Is that Hassan?
And he's grabbing his leg. So we'll take a break. It'll be second down.
Hassan Reddick grabbing his right knee. I don't want the Lions to play, just finish the job, bro. Finish the job. Yellow says it looked ugly. Yeah, he looked like he was in pain. Play action, kill it, deep shot. Man, I can't wait till tomorrow. Lions going to finish this game, go to 5-2. They got to be first in the power rankings. You got to be first, bro. If you beat the number one team, you have to be first. What's up, Dirty Boy? You know what's funny, man, is Dan don't challenge a lot. Dan says that was totally a makeup call. I disagree, bro. My man said, after a second look, we determined, shut your mouth. Evans out for the season. Yeah, he done. He done. Bro, you could tell when he went down, he was done. It's like a shoulder, collarbone. You could tell he was done. I'm going to tell you who I want. I want the Chiefs. I want the Chiefs in the Super Bowl, bro. I'm not going to lie. That Chiefs-Lions Super Bowl would feed families. I want them in the Super Bowl. Our streak's still alive, not losing two games in a row. Hey, Will, we're not going to lose this game. We're not going to lose this game. Y'all got to stop being on the fence, bro. See, when you talk about this team every day, we're not going to lose this game. You're not getting air shot with J-Mo with two guys covering. What I'm saying is Lionheart, if we keep running, maybe we can get one-on-one. Yeah, I want the Chiefs, bro. Because Patrick Mahomes, little Sesame Street behind, running his mouth. You know what I kind of like, though? I kind of like that Taylor Swift album getting destroyed. All the little teenage girls was like, oh, my God, what is this? Taylor Swift, what are you talking about? Can you stream Lions Vikings on Christmas? Well, Blue, I may be at that game. I'm not sure. But if I'm home, yes. Every Detroit Lions game that I'm not at, we're on. We need to get hey, bro, Game Boy, we need that get back, bro. Because he was yapping at the mouth. You know what I'm saying? And this is without Brian Branch. Lions going to win this, but we can't beat the elite without a pass pressure. Hey, that's 100% facts. I want the Bills. I'm tired of the Chiefs. Hey, Jay Brick, NFL link. Wait. Broderick was in the scruffle?
In the break, you've been watching Sam Darnold, and you're blown away by how he's looked.
I think he's playing his best.
All right, Goff on the center. Play action. Goff steps up in the pocket. It's going to run and get sacked.
Game is upcoming in Seattle, and
that's going to be a sack.
Anthony Nelson makes
Who's
the
that?
stop. on Jared Goff. No gain on the play. It'll go down as a sack.
Yeah, that's a
just
sack.
like that, it's 3rd and long again for Detroit.
3rd down and long. 3rd down and 10. 10:50 to go in this game. Lions playing soft, bro. Finish this thing.
Left in this game when he goes for it on 4th down, but
I thought that was Goff screaming, bro. 3rd down and 10.
Defense is going to have to make a stop anyway.
Ball at the 40, Goff in the shotgun.
Giving him the ball in good field position, but even with a field goal, still 2 possessions.
5 seconds on the play clock. Here's the snap. Goff back to pass. Pump fakes. Steps up in the pocket, going deep, looking for who, incomplete. No flags.
That'll bring up 4th down.
Tried to get it to Jamison. See, I don't like the forcing to Jamison thing. I know they tried to. Jamison's like the home run hitter.
They're going to bring Jake Bates.
They're going to try Jakey Boy Bates.
Try a long field
Jakey
goal.
Boy Bates, bro.
I think this secondary overall has held up pretty well. You know, a lot of the big plays, catch and run. And
Jerry got to put that lower, bro. All right, Jakey Boy Bates. Come on, Jakey Boy. Either way it goes, it's a 2-score game.
Some good young players.
58-yard drive.
Come on,
by
Jakey.
Jake Bates, who missed from 53 in the first half.
Snap, kick, Jakey Boy. Jakey Boy. Oh, he hit the pole, and it goes. Let's go.
Wow.
Come on, Jake. Come on, Jakey. It's good. Come on, Jake.
And now 2 for.
I need you to shimmy shake. What is Baker's hands up for?
Take another look.
Hold on.
Saying it might not have gone in.
So Baker saying it didn't go in. Baker saying it didn't.
Here's a definitive look off the right upright.
It went in. Baker, shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. That's the score. Baker, put your hands down. And I like you, Baker. I like you, bro. Come on, Jakey. Hey, Bates loved that right upright, man. He got a thing for that upright. He got a thing for that right upright, bro. Come on, Baker. All right, either way it go, that's a 2-score game. But now it's a 2-tutty game. Because they could have scored, went for 2, and made it up. But now it's a 2-tutty game. Let's go. That mug. So it hit the right crossbar and bounced over the line. Even if it would have hit the center beam and bounced out, that's still good. Once it went through the uprights, it was good. If it goes through the uprights, even if it bounces out, it is still good.
Still a lot of time, but definitely some urgency now.
Let's go, man. Y'all better not leave for a field, man.
We've seen the old game of inches stuff with the near
Let's
first
go.
down by Otten, and then the inches, the inside of the right upright off the right foot of Jake Bates.
Hey, Dom. Who you telling, bro? Who you telling? The defensive line has 0 sacks. We're going to get one, though. We're going to get one. From the 1 to the 20. 25 to the 29. So here's what I'm excited about, okay? It's going to be a good week. It's going to be a good 2 weeks. So here's what I'm excited about. If Brad Holmes thinks that that there was a need for a pass rusher before today's game, and you knew Aleem was going to play, nothing has changed. Our D-line has 0 sacks, bro. 0. So that tells me that Brad has to know that you got to get something done.
Great.
They had those shelves stocked with big onions, too.
Yeah, you saw that.
Hey, that's crazy. Be careful, Troy. Be careful. Hey, Troy be testing it, bro. He be testing it. They had big onions on the shelf in the graphic. We all know what the big onions mean. The big onions on the shelf, bro.
They came in shorthanded in the
All right, Baker, back to pass. Here comes our sack. Gets it off. Turns around, incomplete. He had a lot of pressure on him. Tyleik Williams. You know what? Lions are going to get, I think we're going to get Jalen Phillips, bro. I think it's going to be Jalen Phillips or Kayvon Thibodeau. It's going to be one of them two. It'd be crazy to have Kayvon and Hutch on the same team, bro. Yep, Derek Barnes. So our defensive line has 0 sacks.
In his place.
Second down and 10, 9:42 to go in the game. Baker in the shotgun, ball at the 42. Here's the snap. They bring 4. And, oh, Lord, they missed him. And it's going to be 3rd down and short. Uh-oh, we might have somebody down. Number 27. Eric Hallett is down. He holding the hammy. It's either the hammy or the knee, bruh. I say, oh, my God. Oh, my. Hold on. Do I got the oh, my God soundbite, bro? Yo. Hey, Jerry Jacobs going to be signed tomorrow. We signing Jerry Jacobs tomorrow, bro. We have the secondary is getting smashed. See, you can say smash, you can't say clapped. Smash is still smashed and passed, but you can't say clapped. Hold on, where's the oh my God, bro? There you go.
Oh my God.
Come on, dog.
Oh my God.
He's still down. Get up. Hey, Trey Flowers in the game. Trey Flowers, he about to run out there. Hassan Reddick is on the cart. I mean, Katz is catching it, bro.
Oh, my God.
That's crazy, bro. Jay says as long as the Meek don't go down, we good.
Oh, my God.
We've talked to every head coach we've visited.
This 4-down territory, though.
The injury list, this has become who's going to be left standing at the end of the year to have a shot to get to the Super Bowl. It's just one player after another. Yeah, they are fortunate the bye weeks.
All right, 3rd down and 2. Baker, delay handoff to White. And White is probably going to get enough for a 1st down. That might be enough for a 1st down. Hey, Jerry posted something. He posted something, so like he about to be on the team. All right, hurry up offense, 1st down and 10. Baker Mayfield, no pressure at all. Here's it, got a man too high, incomplete.
Can't get up and make the catch.
No pressure.
5'10", 165.
Run that clock. Lord have mercy, Sewell fell on him.
Out after that throw.
Yeah, he sits in there nicely, and he's got that little.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're right, bro. You're right. If Hutchinson does not get a sack, if he doesn't get a sack, then this will be the first game that the Detroit Lions have recorded. I'm glad you reminded me of that. This will be the first game that the Lions have recorded a sack, and Hutch does not have one. 2nd down and 10, 8:49. We got a long way to go, though. I think he's going to get one. Back to pass. Where's the hold at, bro? Where's the hold at? It's a hold. Bring it back. They had to hold him, bro. Holding on the offense. Thank you.
Holding, offense number 62. That penalty is declined.
4th down.
3rd down.
Oh, 3rd down. Why you decline it, bro? He was all, yeah, he had to tackle Hutch, bro. That was it right there.
Does quite often.
Why did you decline it, though? They can't stop him, bro. 3rd down and 3.
But they decline it, so it's 3rd down and 10 in 4-down territory.
That's right, yeah. 4 down either way you look.
So that's why.
Tampa Bay.
Extra down. Shotgun for Baker. Baker, Buccaneers are 3 for 11 on 3rd downs. Looks like we bring in the pressure. We only bring 3. Baker, over the middle, got to do 1st down. And that's what happens when you rush the linebackers. What's up, Detroit daughter? That's what I'm talking about, man. You have to be able to get there with 4. You could see that Anzalone was coming up on the blitz, and what did that do? That left the middle of the field wide open, bro. 1st down and 10. Ball at the 35. Baker, back to pass. Hutch, trying to get to him. Sidearm. White is going to gain 3 yards. Going to be 2nd down and 7 coming up on 8 minutes to go.
And a gain of 3. Here's that last play.
Yeah, Tez Johnson, I mean, he's been showing up big. Guys made plays.
And who is that?
That's the catch he made last week for the touchdown.
Meek, if Meek would have stayed with him. Ooh, Hutch put, oh my God. 2nd down and 7. Baker steps up, sacked by who? Is that out? Ball is out. That's our ball, baby. That's our, hold on. way. Put it that way. Put it that way, bro. That's,
both teams had
put it that way.
have a shot at that ball.
Absolutely not.
At the bottom of that pile. It's Tampa Bay's
Oh, hecky no. Hecky no. Who was that?
Right there. Yeah, they go right at
Al Qadim.
These guys are trained
All
well.
right, so that's going to be half a sack on Mohammed. That's a sack fumble on Mohammed, bro. Tyleek, work. What happened to your hands, bro? It was in both his hands. We had a Mohammed alert. Mohammed alert. Mohammed alert.
And now it's
Third down and 5. Shotgun. Four down territory anyway.
And timeout before the snap, as Dan Campbell wants John Hussey to come over and talk to him again.
So who called the timeout?
They know each other tonight.
Challenging that the runner was down by contact short of the line of the game.
Wait, what?
Well, he's short of the line to gain, but I guess just with regard to getting extra yardage.
So what is Dan challenging?
Because it's a manageable third down here.
Yeah, that's an odd challenge. Obviously, he's definitely short of the line to gain. I thought they were going to challenge the recovery, and I didn't see anything that suggested anybody other than Wirfs recovered that ball. But by challenging the line to gain, Joe, to your point, they can get the ball adjusted. They'll just lose the challenge because they're obviously not going to change the line to gain.
Bro, Tyleek hands was on.
See the opportunity.
It was on. He had both hands on the ball.
Had to get that ball first, and then somehow Wirfs gets down there and gets on top of the ball. Tampa Bay keeps it. See, it's between his legs.
That's crazy. So I don't really know what this challenge is. I don't understand it.
John Hussey said the challenge was that Detroit was challenging the line to gain. Well, they're nowhere near that. It's third down and
Dog, Tyleek, bro. You going into the Hall of Shame for that. You got both hands on the ball, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah, I think Hussey's kind of wondering, all right, what exactly are we looking at here?
Shut up, Troy. Shut up. Yeah, I don't know
Here's
what.
the best look at the entire thing. There's the punch out by Tyrus Wheat.
Shout out to Wheat, bro.
Williams has a
Wheat.
shot at it. Can't come up with a.
So that's going to be a half a sack for Muhammad and a half a sack for Wheat. I don't understand this challenge. I don't know what's going on. Spot on field, Campbell is not really good at challenging.
The runner did, in fact, fumble the ball, but it was recovered by an offensive player in advance of that recovery. We are going to charge Detroit a timeout for an unsuccessful challenge.
Yeah, I don't know what he was challenging.
And nothing about where they put it down has changed at all.
I'm trying to figure out what he was challenging, though. 7:17 to go in this game. Third down and 5 in 4 down territory. If you're Tampa Bay, you got to try to go for touchdowns. Field goals ain't going to do it.
He's your most accomplished guy.
So if they score they're down 2 touchdowns and a 2-point conversion and an extra point. Shotgun for Baker Mayfield. Ball at the 30. So let's get Hutch a sack. Hutch lined up on the left side of the screen. Here's the snap. They got 2. Hutch on him. Oh, hit as he threw. Incomplete. 4th down. What? Bro, Hutch is on his head. I'm trying to see who's on the other side. Bro, Mohammed is not the one. Mohammed is not the one, bro. Aiden worked. He worked him. Who's that? Is Mohammed on worse? 4th down, baby. Let's get off the field. Fourth down and 5. Here's the snap. Baker, all types of time, complete first down at the 21-yard line.
And with a healthy enough Ibuka, it's been Cade Otton who's been the target for Baker Mayfield and a big first down.
Man, I need Hutch to get a sack, bro. But the sack still didn't come from the D-line. But I need him to get a sack. Baker Mayfield back to pass. All types of time, bro. Complete. A short gain of 2 yards. 6:40 to go in this game.
who was injured earlier.
So if you're the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, you're trying to score a touchdown, you kick it long, and you try to get the ball back. Field goal ices this game, though. They need Bucks need two touchdowns, a field goal, and a two-point conversion at least. 2 touchdowns, 2 two-point conversions wins the game, though. Ball at the 20.
13th play in this.
Baker, shotgun. 6:13 to go in the game. Here's the snap. 4-man rush, 0 pressure at all. Baker looking incomplete. He had a guy wide open, and the pass rush, trash. Let's go.
He got what he wanted. Tess Johnson runs.
Oh, yeah. You're right. You're right. Between Wheat and Mohammed, you are correct. So they share a sack. So what is that? Is that 3 or 4 for us? Y'all be killing me, though. Okay, correct the stats. We got 1 sack. You knew what I was talking about, bro. You knew what I was talking about, bro. Come on, man. 3rd down and 8. Ball at the 20. 4-down territory. Baker Mayfield in the shotgun. Snap. Mayfield across the middle. Complete. Lit up by who? Eric Hallett. It's going to be 4th down. Bro, I'm sick of hitting the button. Bro. For this ball game right here. This is ball game. It's 4th down. If you got some furniture near you, bang on it. I know it's a school night, but bang on the furniture, bro.
Amazing.
Bang on the furniture, bro. Or clap. Let's go. 4th down and 5. 5:30 to go in the game. Let's get Hutch his sack, bro. I need Hutch to get a sack. Baker, shotgun. Ball at the 18. Looks like everybody's coming. They bring 4. Baker steps up. Air balls. Nowhere. Oh, they going to. Oh. Flag. And they going to call that mug on 4th down, bro. They going to call.
Pass interference, defense number 27. That ball he plays to the spot of the foul. Automatic. 1st down.
Shepard kind of sets him up as he comes off the ball. They're locked up. They're playing man coverage, and it's Shepard right there when he stops, and then he's going to take off.
Dog. That's
and then that's when he grabs, and the official is right there to see
that mug is trash, bro. That mug is trash.
The automatic 1st down. Texans and Seahawks are getting ready to kick off over on ESPN2. And we'll be coming up next here on ESPN when we are finished in Detroit. Texans have won 2 straight. Seahawks trying to get to 5-2.
5:20 to go. Red zone for Tampa Bay. I forgot to play the graphic. Ball at the 14. Shotgun. Baker back to pass. Hutch with pressure. Hutch, get your sack, boy. Held up by 2 guys. Chase, caught, and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are for sure in the red zone.
This time he bull rushes. We've seen it all.
Bro, Hutch is trying his absolute best. Absolute best, bro. If Baker doesn't scramble out of there, that's a sack.
I mentioned it earlier. Aiden Hutchinson, he's got 4 moves that he has that he's really good at all of them. And if you're a tackle in this league,
2nd down and 8. 4:45 to go in this game. Lions up 2 scores. Ball at the 13. Shotgun for Baker. Blitz coming. Baker off his back foot. Oh, almost intercepted. Incomplete. Whiteside. And it's a, bro, my finger.
I mean, with cap space, everybody.
Oh, my bad. Bro, that mug should have been a pick. If that was Kirby Joseph back there, if that's Kirby Joseph, that's a game-sealing pick. Oh, Kirby, where you at, bro? We need you. If that's Kirby, that is a pick, bro. Kirby gonna lay out for that thing. 3rd down and 8. Defense came to play today.
This is remarkable.
Absolutely it is. Shut up, Troy. Shotgun. Here's the snap. Hutch, 2 people on him. To the end zone. Incomplete. Bro, I don't think I've ever played this. Jack Campbell with the coverage. Let's go. It's 4th down. Let's go, bro. In this game right now. It is rocking at Ford Field. I need some more Diet Coke. Hey, if you got some furniture, wake up the kids. It don't matter. It don't matter. They can be late to school. They can get the tardy pass. 4th down and 8.
Really afford to do it because you've got to give help
We at the game, baby.
and make sure you
4:30 to go in this game. Shotgun for Baker Mayfield. Let's go.
try to help with Hutchinson out wide.
Here's the snap.
Here's 4th down and 8.
Baker, he's got time. All the time. Under pressure. Hit. Incomplete. No flags. Whiteside said, He said, He said, Let's go. Turnover on downs. And we are in possession.
And Kelvin Shepard's like a proud dad over on the sideline.
Hey, you know what? I think you gotta give a game ball to the whole defense, bro. It's hard to pick out one. But the secondary, you gotta give it to him. If that's Kirby, that's 2 interceptions he done had. That's 2, bro. You gotta give it to him, man. Hey, Kelvin Shepard greater than Aaron Glenn. Kelvin Shepard greater than ever. I can't even say it, bro.
That defensive
Let's go.
starting with Kelvin Shepard.
Let's go.
Game ball.
Hand off to Monty. Monty up the middle.
Montgomery.
Gain of 2. And the Seahawks game has kicked off.
For Tampa
That's
Bay.
crazy, bro. When our back is against the wall, we really do show up. We really do show up, bro. So this is now 3. So check this out. The Lions now, since they don't play another game in October, will now officially have gone 3 years without losing 2 in a row. You know eventually the streak going to come to an end, but they've officially gone, and looks like a timeout has been called by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Anticipated regular.
Oh, I can't wait to watch Rich Eisen tomorrow. I cannot wait, bro. He love him some Baker Mayfield. He talking about this going to be the NFC Championship game. He be glazing Baker Mayfield, bro. Ansa says Brad went and got some dogs as replacements, bro. Hey, I got to give him credit. 2nd down and 9. Snap. Hand off to Monty. And Monty's going to gain about 2 yards. Tampa Bay is going to call their 2nd timeout. They got 1 remaining and the 2-minute warning. Still a 2-score game. Man. Lions got to finish it. Finish the job.
Cabo or something. I mean, it's amazing what he's done. And, coming off that type of surgery.
So J-Mo has 0 catches. Is that correct?
It's not the first year back. It's the year after that. And yet he's playing,
Detroit's daughter says, I'm sick of the same play over and over.
At a level that surpasses what he was doing prior to the injury.
Which is amazing. 9.5 sacks is rookie.
You know what's crazy, man, is our offense ain't really even on 10. No Tesla, no J-Mo, like very little Laporta. You know what I'm saying? Like if we really get unleashed, it's a wrap.
They talked about opportunity. Hey, go make a 12-year career on Monday night, and they're
3rd down and 7. Golf in the shotgun.
They definitely extended their careers because they showed what they.
All right, here's the snap. St. Brown.
David is out there
and
the final timeout taken by
they're going to call the final timeout. None remaining. 4 minutes left. I know what that whole sequence was about. That whole sequence was about making the Tampa Bay Buccaneers use their last timeout. We got C. Poole with the super chat. Says, got to get another edge. Only 1 D-line sack. Absolutely. And that took, C. Poole, it took 2 people to get 1 sack, bro. It took 2 people to get 1 sack. I will say, now Al-Qadim Muhammad has 5 on the season. I still don't think we can really rely on him, you know what I'm saying, when it's time to get there.
This is rare. What they have is rare. I mean, there was a time, Joe, we were coming in here every other year for Thanksgiving games, and they were knocked out of the playoffs by then, and this place was a more.
Hey, Troy, shut up, bro. Kick is away.
Here, this is a fun place to come and watch a game and call a game.
All right, from the 23-yard line to the 30. Tackled at the 33, and that's where the Tampa Bay Buccaneers will take over. All right, Brad Holmes up in the booth. Bradley, Matthias, Jerome, Cornelius, Leonardo Holmes is in the booth.
For her mother, Martha Firestone Ford, or Brad Holmes, his 5th season came in.
Hey, he better be looking at a pass rusher. He got a laptop open. He better be looking. Hey, he was jotting something down. He better be looking at a pass rusher and a secondary player. Hey, Lionheart, ain't he though? You saw the pin.
Depth.
You saw the
This
pin.
roster to survive.
All right. Lions notable second, fourth round picks: Aleem McNeil, St. Brown, Kirby Joseph, Sam Laporta, Brian Branch, Tate Ratledge, Isaac Tesla.
That's where it's built.
First down and 10. Baker in a shotgun. Baker back to pass. Chased. Throws complete to Abuka, who's been quiet today. And he's going to be tackled at the 36-yard line. No timeouts. 2-minute warning. 2-possession game. 3:40 to go in this game.
As the Bucs hurry it up.
Abuka got 58
It is
yards.
still Baker Mayfield.
Come on, Baker. You good for a pick, bruh. Ball at the 37. Snap. Baker. Back to pass. Got time. Ooh, was almost. Oh, bro. Almost. Was that Hutch? Bro, Hutch was on his head. He on his head, bro. He itching for one. He is itching for one. Second down and 10.
And he is waiting and just trusting that somebody is going to create some separation and give him a place to go with the football. And there just hasn't been anything there. And so he's been frustrated. He's had to
Second down and 10, 3:24 to go.
Touchdown that was on him.
In this game.
But you can also see
Secondary
the way he's moving
full
around.
of
He's been battered pretty good tonight.
backups. Baker, back to pass. Pump fakes. Sacked. By who? By who? Wheat. Tyrus Wheat. Okay. Okay. That's the second one on the D-line. Hey, we still need it, though.
And for Tyrus Wheat, his first sack as a Lion.
Ooh, way to not hit his face. Ooh, Baker. Hey, he almost. Ooh. Yeah, he might have tripped Baker. He might have tripped him, bro. He might have tripped him. He stuck that left foot out, but they ain't call him. Tyrus Wheat. Both teams got 4 sacks. That's now 2 on the D-line, 2 from the linebackers. Third down and 21. Mayfield back to pass. Under pressure. Hit as he threw. Incomplete. And it's going to be 4th down. Dog, we ball out in these uniforms. Have we lost? Yeah, we lost to the Bills. We lost to the Bills in the Motor City Muscles. I think we lost to the Bills. Ooh, DJ Reader was a half second away from a sack. Way not to land on him either. Way to pull the body weight off of him. That would have been a Baker's like, yo, somebody help me. 4th down and 21. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the ball game.
Drop 8 into coverage.
Shotgun for Baker. Back to pass. Hutch last chance. Over the middle. Complete but short. And it's going to be the Detroit Lions ball. So this will be the first game. As Hutch look a little gimpy, bro. He look a little gimpy, man. Brad, I don't care what y'all say. I don't care about Wheat and all them other guys. You got to get him some help. You got to get him some help, bro. Hutch is gimpy on it. He gimping to the sideline. Baker, he yelling about something. I like Baker Mayfield, but he yelling about something.
He might have seen the trip. I'm not exactly.
Yeah, but hey, Wheat did trip. He did trip Baker. That left foot went out and tripped him. Hey, makeup calls? He did stick the left foot out. I saw it. He did see it, though. I did see the trip.
And tough place to come in and try to play. We thought it would be.
Let's go.
We thought we'd see more offense out of Tampa.
Jared Goff still in the game. We still got the starters in there. First down and 10.
What they've done on that side of the ball.
Baker out of timeouts. Goff under center. Snap, handoff to David Montgomery, and he falls. He's going. I don't know if he failed or tripped, and that's the 2-minute warning. I'll be right back.
This is going to be a hard-fought win for this Detroit team. Wasn't pretty tonight, really. There were that long run, 78 yards by Jahmyr Gibbs. A couple of touchdowns. Big night for Gibbs. And 24 points put up. How about this defense for the Detroit Lions? A lot of injuries, but coached very well by Kelvin Shepard. And just a shake of the head for Baker.
Pretty soon all my troubles, 'cause I'm your sister. If I had $1 million, I'd look to your world.
Bro, I forgot to mute the commercials. Good thing we get paid tomorrow, man. I got to go buy a new TV. Bruh. I mean, 9 years, though. That ain't too bad. Yeah, I know. Thanks, Ryan. Appreciate you, bro. I got so many buttons I have to hit and remember to hit them and all that stuff. It's all right. Stream over anyway. Man, oh, man. All right, let's take a look at, let me see what the score is. What is the box score? What are the stats looking like? Let's head to ESPN. I want to know. So the Detroit Lions came into this game with 19 sacks. I'm going to tell you what, man. I feel like if we had like a legit, this is a big, y'all don't understand, man, how big this game is. This game is giant. Absolutely giant. And the fact that, so the Buccaneers have 1 touchdown and 1 field goal, right? But this game is giant, man. It's giant in the NFC. It's giant in the grand scheme. All right, so each team has 4 sacks. Lions got 160 rushing yards. Dog, we ran the ball 30 times. I love this. Jared Goff has thrown the football. Where are we at? Passing. Where's passing? Jared Goff is 20 for 29.
It's more Monday Night Football for you tonight as Montgomery carries it. Tampa Bay out of timeouts. Both these teams are going to walk out of here.
All right.
At 5-2. Detroit going into their bye week.
Yes, sir.
And Tampa Bay with a road date at New Orleans. Then it's their bye.
Lions got the bye. Commanders, which is a game I'll be at. Eagles, another game I'll be at. Then the Giants back home. So we got 2 home games, 2 road games, and then we're back home for the Giants.
Bucs have New Orleans their bye. Then the Patriots.
Man,
Bills,
let's get a first down
Rams,
and end this game. I mean, it's ended anyway. Hand off to Monty.
Montgomery will.
And he's going to gain about 1 yard or 2. Dang, it took the whole team to bring him down, bro. And he still didn't go down. All right, that's going to be the ball game. So, Lions played it. This game is big. This game is huge, man. It meant a lot for the NFC. It meant a lot for going into the bye week, keeping the streak alive. It's officially been 3 years. Next time the Lions play is November 2nd, a game that we will be doing live here. The trade deadline is coming soon. I love what I saw from this team on the defensive side of the ball. And Aaron Glenn's and Calvin Shepard's short time here. He is a much better defensive coordinator than Aaron Glenn. It just, to me, that's what I feel. So, post-game show coming up soon. I appreciate y'all. Shout out to the Detroit Lions, man. We are now sitting at 23 sacks on the season. The way this team played today, if they get a legit pass rushing threat opposite Aiden, this team we could go the distance. We were down our entire secondary, the whole thing. I tell you what, too. I hope that Brad finds a way to keep these guys on the team. Millette, if you stepped up today, because we're going to need you down the stretch. So hopefully we can find a way to keep these guys on the team because they played lights out today, man. So many game ball to go around. But post-game show starting in a bit. I'll see y'all over there, all right? Shout out to the Lions, man. Probably going to win this game. It's probably the final score is 9-24 as the Detroit Lions move to 5-2, and we'll know where they rank. Still in second place in the North because of that tie from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The Green Bay Packers. So, but this was a big game. We'll be able to look at that in a second. All right. I will see you guys on the post-game show. Go Lions.